Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and welcome to Saturday. Now, we hope you had a great Halloween. I hope it was festive. I hope it was fabulous. I hope you got a lot of treats. But we decided, let's keep it going. A little post-Halloween party, anybody? We got you covered. We've got all of the fabulous jewelry you love. How about an extra sale going on today? I couldn't stop the sale magic. We are here with a really cool post-Halloween party. Let's continue to take $100 off everything you shop for today. Are you ready for it? Because I know it was a busy night, Halloween on a Friday night. Ooh, a lot going on last night, right? So let's keep the party going. Another 3 hours of fabulous values, the values you love anyways, better because I'm putting everything on sale. You get $100 off everything you shop for. How about that? So we have some special pieces to share with you that are brand new, of course. The weekends are all about debuts, what's new, what's hot, what's happening. Well, we're going to show you a lot of those today. We've got a new pearl piece. It's all those South Sea pearl varieties, also tricolor gold. We've got a great couple of new moonstones here that took me by surprise. They feel like magic in a gem. We also have a premiere. It's actually a nice little secondary option for those of you that picked up this very popular black and white diamond band we had a while back. It was extremely popular, great value. But we're going to bring the matching earrings for you today. We have built some perfect matching earrings, so looking forward to that as well. And how about requests? I would love those. We would love to find exactly what it is you're thinking about, what you're looking for, whatever you can imagine, whatever you can think of that you've been wanting. Well, it's discounted today, so it's a perfect time to pick up the phone and say, exactly what I want. Here's what we've got. Bring it out, discount it, get you your $100 off. No final sale attached to that either. So despite these prices coming down below our own cost, and you know nobody can make jewelry the way we do, we are still giving you that amazing money back guarantee. There are some new pieces. I'll tell you, if you are a trillion lover, I love a trillion. It's a very powerful cut. You don't see it very often. So it automatically feels very fresh, very updated. But what I have today, whew, we got a trillion yellow diamond. We have a fancy cut trillion. Look at the size of that yellow diamond. That's a yellow diamond. That is one for the ages. Let me tell you, I have a friend who has a white diamond trillion, and it was one of the most expensive diamonds I have ever been a part of to facilitate the process of getting that to her. I got to say, this is a yellow diamond that looks monstrous. It looks like a 4 carat, and you know we don't have 4 carat yellow diamonds. Biggest I've got is 3. This one's going to be a stone that is going to give you all the magic, all the power, all the brilliance. There is something special about a trillion. You very rarely see them. We're going to have that coming up in a yellow diamond, but I also have a trillion cut. It's kind of a fancy trillion, a modified trillion, if you will, in a Tanzanite pendant. I have a trillion cut diaspora. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So it's going to be an exciting day. We're going to bring that new pearl necklace I talked about. Actually, it's right here. So a little pearl action for you. But I also have a pearl pendant. So if you don't do necklaces, or maybe you're just a girl who likes to put a pendant on a chain, we've got that for you. And the moonstones I mentioned, some blowouts on Imperial. All that sounds good, right? Let us know what you'd like. We will help you out. And happy Saturday, one and all. I'm so glad you're with us today. I've been looking forward to this day for a while. But of course, just giving you the opportunity to get that extra discount, I think, is really also very nice. So are you ready to shop? I hope so. Saturdays are meant for shopping, and if we can spend the time together, but also spend very little money to get the jewelry you love and save you a bundle, that's even better. So we'll start with Tanzanite to go with the theme of the day, the purple, and we'll give you a really good option here to get an affordable Tanzy. 112-8674. Welcome on in. Hope y'all had a great, again, joyous, happy Halloween. And it was definitely, boy, Halloween on a Friday night. Boy, it is wild, isn't it? So we've got a special look here. This is going to be our platinum setting. And if any of those pieces that I mentioned sound good, we can always bring them up right away. I value your time. I know we've got 3 hours together, and it's lovely if you can spend all 3 hours with us. But if you're busy and on the go, I understand that too. So as a girl who's kind of busy and on the go, so certainly let me know if there's anything we can help you out with. We can always bring it up early if there's something that sounded pretty good to you. Okay, so here's our 77-point cushion cut Tanzanite. I know it looks like an oval. It's a subtle cushion. It's got the red flashes. It's got this swirling wraparound design in platinum with the diamond weight at 16 points. Gonna blow it out. This is our lowest price. That can be said for everything today. Let's just clear that up now. You can get the lowest price on anything and everything today, no doubt about it. It will be the lowest price, okay? You cannot get a better value. You could not make jewelry if you had a factory in your basement. because I know a lot of you have basements, right? Out here we have like attics or something like that. It's on the hand. It's our 77-point blue wing, and there it is, guys. That's going to be a specialty piece. We'll blow it out. It's our lowest. It's under $9.99, better than $8.88. Remember, wherever I take you on the value party, we're going to take it an extra $100. That happens at checkout. So you just simply let me know. Call in quickly. Get the piece you love. Let's take it down even further than $8.88 or $7.99. I'll blow it out for $7.77, which you realize makes that $677 for a fine jewelry ring with a premium Tanzanite, with diamonds, and in solid heavy platinum. So that's a great way to go. And $677 at checkout. We'll size it for you. We're still doing free shipping and sizing and all that good stuff. All the stuff we love to do every day of the year, no matter what, holiday or not. We give you those extra freebies. It stacks up to thousands of dollars saved on every single piece you purchase. Really does. And this is going to be the ultimate moment to pick up that Tanzanite. And if you maybe got a chance to review, maybe you were busy yesterday, because between, you know, World Series and all that good stuff, and I'm so excited. I mean, my favorite two words in the English language are, you know, Game 7. So I'm very excited, but, and happy that I get to actually enjoy it. But also, if you were busy with that, or trick-or-treaters, or maybe you were out partying, whatever it is, if you got a chance to review yesterday, if there's any questions you have about last night's show, we can always bring it out too, assuming it's still here, which it very well may be. So $677 on that one. Let's move. I got to keep the jewelry going because, well, I'm going to show you something really magical here. This feels so stunning and fresh and designer and bold, and it's new. It's $95.81, and we love some new, right? I love me some new. New is what gets me going. Look at this. It is a gorgeous South Sea combination. Now, you saw that necklace briefly that I'll show you later. Here's where you go if you want a pendant. A sleek, stunning, but still bold, because you've got your Tahitian black pearl, your white South Sea pearl. This is going to be $95.81. It's a brand new item today. Pendant only. Put your favorite chain. It's more like a slide. It's got a lot of big bail, so you can use your bigger chains, your thicker chains, your omegas, your different things like that. 18 karat gold though. So all these designer pearl pieces I've been showing you the last couple of days have been 18 karat gold. We're doing another one here. 13 millimeters on the Tahitian, 11 millimeters on the white. So either way, they're both bold. Definitely, I think that would qualify. And then no diamonds here, just really sleek, which I think for being larger in scale certainly still works as far as wearability. So 11 and 13, 18 karat gold. Here's the length you're going to get. It is, for looking at it, it's 2 inches, top to bottom. And then, of course, it's meant to have that little, see that curvature, but it's still going to sit very nicely on the neckline. I will show you how that looks coming up right now. And so you can see how that's going to look on the neckline for you. And that's that, again, sleek, bold design. We love to see that. Great, again, the whole Spectator look is never something that we're going to see fade away. I mean, it's always going to be popular to see that Spectator look, no doubt about it. We're going to make this incredibly affordable. Get ready. We've only got the one. We'll take it on back up close and get you a wild value here on this one. And that's the fun of it, is that when you see these pearls, I mean, look at that. These are natural. So again, from a distance away, you don't see anything. They just look like gorgeous round pearls. But of course, seeing them up close, noticing that they are indeed the natural stones we love that make them, of course, the diamonds of the sea, really fun organic stones. That means they come from a living organism. All those specialty features we adore with pearls. And yet, if you see a flawless pearl, you're probably going to assume what? It's faux, it's fake, it's man-made, it's something that's plastic, or it's like got a coating, or it's some kind of alabaster. This is really stunning to get those large-scale pearls. I mean, 13 millimeters on the Tahitian, that is large. We are so thrilled to bring this to you. Let's go even lower than, oh, I don't want to do that $29.99. I know it's rare, I know it's specialty, and the two combine, something we've never had before. And look at the size of this bail, so to speak. It really is part of the design, but you see the room you have there, probably a good 10 millimeters to work with as far as what chain you can use. So it gives you tons of versatility there, and it's not even going to be $2,000 or $1,000 or $999. We're making it a lot easier here today. And so I'll make it $888 first caller, and that's going to be it. So a really special way to treat yourself to an amazing, amazing pearl piece with the whole Spectator look going on that we usually see in black and white diamonds, which we will have today. Black and white diamond band, and of course the matching earrings. So we'll bring them both out today in the show. But of course, this is the way to do it organically with those really unique, stunning pearls. So great way to go there. Thank you so much. All right, so $888 and $788 at checkout. And you gotta love that these are really cool brand new pieces that we're still discounting right off the bat. You see that $3,000 price tag where it should be, then bringing it down. Then of course that fabulous idea where you got the extra $100 off as well. So that is really, really exciting. So that's gonna be it, and we'll see who's got it. All right, so are we ready? Okay, Jason, what are you picking up? Something else from earlier? Yeah, wonderful. Let me know what it is when you know, so I can thank them for that. And then we'll move on. We've got a great diamond designer piece for you. Don't forget about the tansy. The tansy so far, look at that. That's been $777 before your discount. This is $788 after your discount. So lots of exciting things and great pieces. And we've got necklaces. I'm going to bring you a ruby cross. It was the same design we saw with mehenges earlier in the week, but we have it with rubies. I have my favorite designer diamond ring. You've loved it too, but there have been a couple, and this is our now last one. That pyramid stud in pave. It's like a subtle pyramid stud detail. It's not too high, it's not too pointy, it's not sharp. Like to clear that up because you always go like stud, spike. Is it going to be sharp? I mean, what am I going to wear? It's really just, again, it's a subtlety to the elevation, kind of the way that they design it so that it looks really, really very designer. I think that we all know that this pyramid stud detailing, and anytime you see that, even if it's done in like a non-fine jewelry capacity, where it's just like done in plated metal hardwares, you see it accessorizing shoes, bags, different things like that, belts as well, that can cost more than a car payment do. And then you talk about, well, this is done in fine jewelry. So that same grade designer's design, but you got the beautiful stud, and this one's covered in pave. So instead of just elevating it with gold, we have the pave covering it from one side to the other. This is the last one though. So I know you've seen maybe the design before. If you've watched for a while, this one's our very, very last. Take a look at it. We're going to get you a big value. It's going to be 112-7812. And that is our very special yellow gold covered in pave. This is ready to be a pinky ring perhaps. Oh, it's also designer. You can see the CJ hallmarked on the inside. So I can't take credit for this one. This is designer all the way. And we're very excited about the 37 points in diamonds go side to side, but it's also very wearable. And we do appreciate that always because these are the pieces we live in. Usually gold and diamonds. Those are the ones that we grab and reach for every single day. It's got the great finishing on the inside, as you well see there. And then I'll try it on. Looks like it's going to be a pinky size at the moment, but again, any size you need, we take care of you on that. And sizing is not something that costs like $10. It's hundreds of dollars per size, up or down. So the fact that we're still, with gold being where it's at, still able to do that for you, and you know, that's really impressive. Here it is on the hand, just so you can see it first on the ring finger, like I like to start. If you ever want to see any particular ring on any other finger of the hand, I'm always able to do that for you. But I like to give you a perspective, since you've been watching my hand on TV for 25 years, like to, you know, give you that perspective in relation to everything else that I have on. So you've got a really good idea. But see how it's subtle at first? It looks like pave, and then you see it from the sides, and you see that little elevation it has there, the way the mirror finishing gold shows that off. Again, nothing sharp about it. Could be sized up or down, maybe a thumb ring or pinky ring if you'd like it to be, could be there as well. But it's going to be actually really affordable. And when you got solid gold finish like that, very impressive. We're going to blow it out right now for $9.99. That's our last one. It'll be $8.99 with your discount. And you've got a little bonus day, because we heard from a lot of you that said, oh my gosh, I was just busy. I was helping out the kids. I was hanging out with the grands. I was just maybe, I lost track of time on Friday night because it was Friday night and there was a big game on. So all of that, we heard from a lot of you. So we said, let's give you an extra bonus day here of extra holiday savings. And so here we go, $100 off. So I hope you enjoy it. Take advantage of it. Again, make requests too, because we know a lot of folks like to hang with us on the weekend, and that is, well, makes sense when you see the lineup we have now. Take a look at this. This is a fun piece of jewelry, really unique. And these types of styles, I wear a pinky ring every single day, and it has multiple stones in it. It's a true signet ring, but it's smaller, and it's got a lot of different stones, and it's from a big designer who's pretty well known. This is really our version of that, because it's multiple stones together, and I know it's going to be, I'm holding it by the bail, because I don't want to touch where it's satin finish, because you see it's got this great finishing, and all your stones from different cuts, rounds, ovals, marquise, emerald cut, and they're all burnished into the satin finishing. It's item number 8544. It comes with the chain. This is a pendant with chain, so it's two pieces of jewelry in one. And you have our we break it down. 21 points in the emerald, 28 points in the sapphire. That would be total weight, because you actually have a blue and a pink. Do you see the pink that's up top there? That's a pink sapphire with the oval blue. Then you get the rubies, two rubies, emerald cut and round. That would be your 26 points. And then we throw in another 25 points in diamonds. All of that gorgeous satin finishing on the front. If you want to reverse reverse it, well, look at that. You got a great finishing in the back. I'll show it on the hand for you as well, so you can see it from a distance away and notice the size, this beautiful shape that it gives you. And then of course the chain. Well, we're going to give you an adjustable chain as well. It comes off the piece, but you can still, remove it and use it with other pieces as well. There's your adjustability, 16, 17, and 18 inches on a lobster claw. And the piece itself, as far as the pendant, which has that mostly satin finishing, but they did start the mirror finishing for the bail, which is good, really smart, because your chain is going to be, I've never seen a brush finish in a chain really. So it's nice to have that mirror finishing of the bail that then's going to match up with the chain. It is 1.25 inches top to bottom, and here's what it looks like on the neckline. So we've only got this one. Call me early, because obviously it's not going to last, we know that. And look how beautiful. And then I like to point out that, it is because and this is probably just from experience, my signet ring and that I wear every day with the multiple stones like this that are set this way is from a big time designer, and yet I had it custom made with the designer because I wanted different birthstones altogether of all the people that are important to me. So I have mine with a diamond, with a tourmaline, with an emerald, with a ruby, and with a sapphire. So it's everyone's birthstones together, and that's really something I like to point out here with this mix and multitude here that you get. You've got essentially, you've got September and July, and of course April with diamonds, and then we've got our fabulous May birthstone in the emerald. So really fabulous piece. First caller gets it, 1111. And Jason, who was that shopping over there, and what did they pick up? Suzanne. Hi, Suzanne. And where's Suzanne calling from? I know. Texas. What'd you pick up? Oh, they're wonderful. Oh, that's a beautiful way to go. Thank you very much, Suzanne. I appreciate you shopping today. Tell you what, 1111 minus 100, that's going to be 1,011. So 1011 on that one. If you'd like to get it with the rubies, sapphires, emerald, and diamonds. So again, we've got diamond for April, ruby for July, May in the emerald, and then of course the two sapphire colors you're getting, they both apply to September. So that's going to be 1011. And then here we go. Next piece. You want to see something fresh and new. We already had our pearl piece, which was that pearl pendant. Look at this. Stop what you're doing. I mean, technically it's not a stop sign because that would be an octagon, and you can see we actually have a hexagonal style here, but in a designer Tanzanite pendant with the big fancy cut right up above. That'll be where your bail is. So just for display purposes, I've got it on its side here, but it's going to be item number 1129605. This is going to give you a 348, and here's something brand new for you today. And of course, let me know if you have any questions about what you've seen. We're moving on before pieces go so that you can get some fabulous ideas, and also remind you that you want to call after the fact too, because we move on before pieces go, so we want to make sure you get them before they go to somewhere else. And I can definitely check for you. Actually, so Ellie, Tony relayed your request to me, and yes, the answer is I can see if we can bring out, can we check and see if we have the 31-point DBTY? It's, yeah, that's our 31-point total weight, the 5 stones. So let me see if it's available to show. I've got the 1 carat version out here, but not the 31, so definitely we will work on that for you. But let's move this one along. Brand new, and yet feels very much like a circular style in that it doesn't take up, it's not elongated, it's not too big, it's not too oversized, but still that fancy cut. It's our 348. Then you get that fancy cut diamond as well. That would be that extra little half moon meets trapezoid kind of look here, and that's really well done as well. So see how it's a totally fancy cut, but it really sits perfectly right along one of those sides of your fabulous hexagon. So really excited about this. 6 sides means hexagon, so but it kind of does look like a stop sign at first, but they're technically octagonal. But here's what it looks like from a distance away. Bright gleaming purples, blues, and reds all together. Put your favorite chain right on through it. Here's what it looks like from a distance. Then I'll go back and measure it for you, but I think we always rely on this kind of angle to see what it's going to look like from a distance first, and then it gives us a really good idea. So here's how we do this. And the diamond, let me check it. Diamond weight is 20 points. Yeah, 20 points, and then let me give you the measurement on the piece overall so you can see it here. So 20 points is going to be your fabulous single diamond. So it's a really big way to go in the diamond. Here's what it looks like. It would definitely be that 5/8 of an inch top to bottom, just from top to bottom, from the very top point of that diamond all the way to the base of the stone. And it's a really cool value. Here's what it looks like up close again, so you can see it. That's how it's going to sit upright for you. And just the one, so huge value here. I mean, love a big Tanzanite, but in a fancy cut. That's so unique to see, of course. We're the only ones that've got blue winged Block D, but then to do these fancy cuts really elevates it up to another level. And And huge value here, $59.99. It should be. Going to take it a lot lower than that for you. Happy Saturday indeed. What a big one we've got for you. And of course, a big weekend, obviously, with Halloween last night. And then, of course, well, the big time change, which is the fun time change, if you ask a lot of us, I think, because, you know, you get an extra hour tomorrow. So you get a whole extra hour of weekend celebration. And it means we get some fabulous time to hope everyone will be here ready to go tomorrow morning, so that we've got, it'll be kind of a feeling of a later start, but we'll be right here at 10. So we'll wrap up our weekend. Then don't forget, Wednesday's my anniversary show. We've got a very big show planned for you. 9 years here at TVON, so we're celebrating Wednesday night, November 5th. That is this coming Wednesday, just a few days away, and we've got a very big show planned for you. So I hope you can join me for that too. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we have a lot of big events. It's like every day there's a great event coming up, so it's a good time to be with us and share in the jewelry fabulosity and maybe get a little jump start if you're doing some holiday shopping, or just mostly saying, the holiday shopping can wait. I'm going to treat myself to the fabulous jewelry buys. This is a good time to do it. So here we are with a $59.99 should be piece. Going to take it a lot lower than that. Make it even better. It's not going to be $5,400 or $3,000, not even $2,000. Got to move out jewelry, every little bit, every last piece of one-of-a-kind jewelry. It's got to go. So here's how we make it happen for you. We're a better than $19.99 prices on the way. And then don't forget, we're going to get to those fabulous South Sea pearls. And you've got a chance to pick up right now an $18.88 pendant minus $100. Remember, wherever I take it, it's already low, already discounted. You get a better value at checkout, an extra $100 off. That is a big deal when you've got already discounted prices. I think it's a good deal every day. I'll take $100 off anything. And yet we've got $100 off no matter. And by the way, we saw pieces yesterday as low as like $499 and $299 and $399. And yet that's where you still, boy, you talk about a big discount. That's where it does not matter. There's no minimum price point to take that $100 off. And that's why so many of you are making requests as well. And I think that DBTY should be out shortly for our requester. So stick around. It should be in the next couple of minutes. Plus, look at this trillion cut diamond that we have for you. This is really wild. And of course, that'll be $17.88. Look at this trillion. Oh, can't get enough of it. It looks like a 4 carat. You saw it like on my hand from across the room when I started the show. This is my dream ring. I love a yellow diamond, but to get a trillion is very, very rare. You know that because you see a lot of yellow diamonds here, but we never see trillion cuts, especially one that's nearly a carat and 2/3. And that's exciting as well. So moving that aside, gonna show you what else in trillions. I mentioned these, but to mention them is one thing. To see them is another. And this one just does not want to come out into play, but look at that. That's my more like a pie cut. And look what's happening there. Fancy cut. It's a trillion, but again, it's got that more curved edge at the base. And then those really stark edges. That's my $795 trillion. That's going to be a huge stone in the trillion blue wing block D. Also with that big diamond. That's going to be a 53-point Marquise yellow. So that's another variety of trillion. Here's the other, which I just cannot believe. I mean, we've had some really stunning diaspores of late, but that 7 carat, actually the Tanzanite, I'm sorry, I was looking at this one. The 7 carat was actually this one, $795. It's actually the Tanzanite's about 13 carats, but just want to preview what I have for my trillion lovers, because we can go months without seeing trillion cut stones in any variety. To have the 3 stones I have, yellow diamond, blue wing block D, and now a diaspore in that cutting is really, really fabulous. So if any of those are appealing, and that's also a brand new design, really interesting how the prongs are coming down and kind of wrapping over the diamond halo as well. So it just makes it really unique, and that's a great feeling to that stone where you're seeing a lot of pinks and a lot of purples come through. So they're all here. And then you want to see our moonstone? There is a new moonstone. There are 2 actually. And the first one is right here. Look at that. Ooh, this is so beautiful. And how about those diamonds? Item number is 112-9621 if you've missed out on these top quality moonstones, because they've been flying. And we've only had a couple here and there over the course of the last couple of weeks. Well, now bringing you what could be, I think it's our largest we've had. Yes, question? Are you talking about the one we just flashed or the one that was up for a full presentation? It's a hexagonal, and we will show it. So the bail's actually, Michael's probably going, where's the bail? The bail is the diamond. So let's just show Michael here. So Michael, that's the bail. Where the diamond is up top, that's your bail. So let's show you. I mean, technically, if you have a small enough chain, you could use any portion of it, but it's intended for that diamond to be up top. That's why when I said it that way, it was up top. That's your bail. So right behind where the diamond is, that's where you're gonna slip your chain right on through. So you are gonna wanna use, I wouldn't say like, don't use your 10mm big rope chain, you know? It's gonna be that little more, just a classic chain will do, maybe even a diamonds by the yard if you want to, but that is the bail on that really fabulous, and it is a hexagon. I know it looks a little like an octagon, it is a hexagon. So that's how that one's going to operate. So there it is, there's that fancy cut diamond, fancy cut tansy, all together, that one's $18.88. So now back to this moonstone. I mean, really, every single angle, stunning. It is just incredible. There are also some very large diamonds beside it. These might be the largest diamond accents, quote unquote, I've ever had. It's 9621, and it is going to be our 612 in the private collection. Fabulous moonstone. These are best quality. I've never been one for moonstone. I think a lot of us feel that way, where we've seen them. They're very, very kind of muted. Let's say muted. They don't give a lot of color. They just tend to be a little bit kind of clear, sometimes colorless. Maybe if you move it just the right direction and see it at just the right angle, it might have a little blue sheen to it. In this case, they are private collection because they are hands down the best moonstone I certainly have ever seen in my lifetime. They're incredible, incredible stones. We're seeing so much color. Forget about just blues and greens, the typical more ethereal colors we usually get from moonstone, which are beautiful, don't get me wrong. But for moonstones to be fancy faceted like this, it's helping to bring out also a different kind of, almost like an agilurescence that you don't usually see, where there's actually reds and pinks, different colors like aquas and yellows, golden oranges, all those colors that you do not typically see with this moonstone. So this is our 612, and it's going to be our 55 points among those two oval diamonds. So very large, impressive diamonds there, being that they are well over a quarter carat. They're really like 27.5 points. And we've got our 612. That I think is the biggest one we've had, and certainly looks great in the three-stone style that we're seeing here. But it is time for this one to go because, well, sale event price. I mean, great new piece, brand new day here, brand new item on sale on its first time out. No waiting, just look at that. See from a distance, and then it's still going to have, I mean, speaking of like, it looks almost like we're seeing or experiencing a multicolored rainbow lunar eclipse happening right over that stone when you see it from a distance. That's all part of the magic of this gem. And the fancy facet, that's also a big difference. A lot of times it's just simply a cabochon. Great dome style. Here's where you're getting a facet pattern like you would any of our traditional gems. And there's a $69.99 price tag to go with it. Well, that's in big part because of those big VS diamonds that are right beside it. Stays in the white gold on this one. Actually, if you really want to change it, I'll go ahead and say yes. But let's make this really affordable because I know it's $7,000. That's not necessarily the value we're all looking for. And how about that going with everything? Every last piece of wardrobe. You can go through the closet. You can think about pieces. Well, what are you going to own years from now that you don't even own yet in wardrobe? This is going to work with it. Everything you have, every color, and trust me, it is going to turn heads. I still cannot believe the quality of these moonstones. I'm not over it yet. We've seen them for a couple weeks now here and there. I cannot get over what's happening with these stones. And we're going to do better than $69, $59, $49 just to make sure it is affordable because listen, if it wasn't affordable, they wouldn't be going out with the popularity and the speed in which they are. Did you get that pendant? Thank you very much, Michael. We appreciate you. So the Tanzanite pendant fancy cut, we'll still have that pie cut coming up. That kind of fancy trillion, but the hexagonal is gone. And then we have this really impressive style here. Going to be going out very, very quickly. Watch this. We've got better than $49.39. It is yours to take. And with those massive diamonds, there's a lot of folks that would do a three-stone style like that and ask more than this for the two diamonds, because that's only $2,000 a diamond right now, how that is featured. So that's really impressive to get the moonstone that's powerful, to get the gold, of course, that's set and setting it. We're going to do a little bit better. Let's make it only $2,999 only. $29.99, and you'll get it for an extra $100 off. How are we doing on that 31-point DBTY? Do we have that available to show or no? We do. So it's just gonna wait for a while. We're in no hurry on that, but we'll get it for you. I promise. As soon as I get it, I will bring it to you. Okay, so $29.99, make it $28.99 only if you'd like to get that one. Okay, so coming up, and then we've got that yellow diamond, and of course, did you see the yellow diamond bracelet that I had last night? We didn't get a chance to talk much about it, but it is still here. It has got about 7 carats, 6.5 carats in your fabulous fancy cut yellow diamonds as well. It's a 7 1/4 inch length too, so gives gives you a little extra length if you like to have that. And this is what it looks like if you missed it, because I know a lot of you were busy last night. I understand. So here's what we have for you. That is a yellow diamond tennis bracelet. It's actually going to be pear shapes and marquise cuts together, all in one in solid gold. So that's also here, 6.5 carats in yellow diamonds, all fancy cuts. Now we've got a beautiful ruby piece. It's a ruby necklace, and it's one of our cross designs. So we can take a look at the Moonstone one more time before I get your cross necklace set up, which is going to be this really beautiful ruby design here. It's item number 1119317, and God always alerts you to the 111s because they're older item numbers. And this is two ways to wear it. You can either wear the cross up center at its side or at an angle like this if you want to even maybe put your favorite pendant with it. Something of options, and I like that. Multiple pieces. I mean, obviously we're not all buying, 18 pieces of jewelry every day for life. So nice to have pieces that can be workhorses that can do a lot of things. This is our ruby cross in that curved style. It's item number 1119317. It's also a carat 43 in rubies, and they're all rounds, diamond cut, of course, and then you can wear it like this. That's really how it's intended, but just play with it. We do this heavier weight chain as well to make sure that it's going to be the proper gauge for the size of cross that we have. So you've got the lobster claw closure, 16, 17, and 18 inches in length, and then we'll show it on the neckline for you so that you can see how it's going to look size-wise. So see, this is how it looks centered up. That's one way to do it. And then there's a lot of us that like to have the cross more upright. You can wear it up here if you'd like, or really wherever you'd like to do it. But again, kind of meant to be just, again, a really unique style. We've been seeing a lot of designers do this sideways design. So have fun with it. But the rubies are, of course, a fabulous king of gems. So we know that well. And this is just, 111 item numbers, old gold price, not raising it to today's price that it should be, because why would we? I didn't make it today. It certainly wasn't made this morning. So, it's one of those where we're just going to carry on through a value like we like to do, and you're going to save a bundle. And like I've been saying, you're going to get a better value than ever before because, well, today this would cost about $5,000 just to make it. And by the way, reversible, it's got a great, well, I don't know if you're going to wear it reverse, but I kind of love the way that we added so much gold to the back. So it does have more of a mirror finish look if you wanted to wear it the other way and then kind of go the other way with it. I mean, it's totally up to you. I mean, it's, again, options. Options are good, and especially when you're investing in one piece and you can wear it multiple ways on different days. So we'll show it up close and give you a great big value. Here's what it looks like. There's our Moonstone, which should be going at $29.99. And then here is the cross necklace, and you can see every one of those rubies perfect in matching. Perfect blue reds out of Burma, just what we want, and that's going to be all of $9.99. Yellow gold only on this one. That's it. So $9.99. There's the backside from the up close. Here's what it looks like with those diamond cut rubies as well, and one great value with that side to side design as well. And then there's your closure. Where is the closure? There it is. There's the lobster claw, 16, 17, and 18 inches in the length. So that's only going to be $8.99 if you like our ruby piece. And good news, the DBTY is here for our requester. I hope she's ready. Here we go. We'll stay on the hand here. 111-456. Gotta love that. 456. Old item number. This is where I really like old item numbers, because when we made this piece, gold was about right around $1,800 an ounce. And now it's more than double. So I'd say when you've got 18 inches of gold, don't you want to get it at a lower gold price? I know I do. So here's what we have, because gold is gold, and you know what? The sooner you invest in it, the better off you're going to be, because it's going to go up and up and up, and I've been telling you that, and nobody believed me, and here we are. So here's 31 points, old item number, old pricing, 31 points, 5 stones. What this is designed to do, and we do the odd number just like you would in decorating your home if you want that luxury look, is there's always going to be that odd number, mostly in case of here, is that you can find the center, show it up against the neckline so that you can see here that this is why we do it, so that when you have it on at 16, 17, or 18, you're going to have that really nice evenness where the diamonds start here and go to here. So basically side to side. Everything that's usually exposed while you wear a necklace is going to be covered in your perfectly spaced, equally spaced diamonds that are good size, because they are about 6 points apiece. Then you also have this gorgeous bezel setting, no wrong way to wear it, adjustability. That's why I can do this or this or this, just depending on which O-ring I use, and you're going to save a bundle. And let's face it, you've got the premium, look at that, there's the spring ring closure, you've got the premium diamond cut chain, which we love, you've got that even spacing. This is giftable. If there's one thing we do that is more giftable than everything else, I would say it's a DBTY, which is just an acronym for Diamonds by the Yard, which everybody has their own version. That's not something I made up. It's something that everybody does right now, but usually it's in what? Faux, synthetic, lookalikes, or simulated. We're doing something in fine, fine, fine with those VS diamonds we love. That's what it looks like from a distance, and we are going to give you white, yellow, or rose. Or are we only doing white gold? Are we not making this? So I don't know. It says white gold only. So is it white gold only? Like we can't even make it? All right, so we're only doing white gold on this one for now. I think that has to do with this price tag because otherwise it's going to be about $4,000. So we have just a few in white gold. Looks like only white gold available right now. If we had to make it, it's going to be a wait. So I'll tell you what, let's just blow it out for better than $9.99 as well and give you those big important diamonds, that perfect everyday style. It's also layerable. So please don't put your other necklaces aside. If you wear your favorite designs, whether it's a cross style or an initial style or whatever it is, please wear those and then add this to it because with the adjustability, it drapes and plays and layers beautifully with other things, and it's not $888 or $777. So even better value, only a few in white gold. That's going to be it. Here's the close-up just so you can see how those diamonds are set, and you can see each and every one bezel set front and back. It's going to be open front or back, so as it moves, because it will, we're moving people, so you're not going to stay as a perfect, solitary stationary mannequin. So we want to be able to see as this station style moves, it will always show diamond brilliance. It's not $6.99. They're not even going to be that. We're going to give you what a deal to get $100 off on something like this. And like I said, might be a great time to pick up multiples because you could get 2 and save $200. Get 4 and save $400. That's not typical. Let's blow it out. $599 a necklace. That's $499, which would beat anybody's chain price. Now you're getting the bigger diamonds placed within, looking fabulous, classic style, and it's only going to be $499 at checkout. We got about 60 seconds because that's how few. I didn't realize how limited we are because this wasn't planned for the show. It's brought out by request, so obviously we don't have that many, probably why it wasn't scheduled. So that's where you want to take advantage of it right now. Final 55 seconds if you want one. They won't last that clock probably if I had my guess because we're also now in November. So it's getting very close to holiday gifting. We are just a couple of weeks away from Thanksgiving. So really, again, it is really shopping time is here. And if you're thinking fine jewelry, but then worried about how am I going to spend, I'm not going to spend $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on my nail tech. Well, here's how you do it. You spend $499, you get a gorgeous diamond necklace. And that is going to be worn and appreciated every single day by every gal that owns it. So that's going to be $499. Let me know it was a request. And again, I've only got 2 left now. Okay, so 2 left and that's it. 20 seconds, 2 remaining. They've been popular. And that's because a lot of people are picking up more than one as well. Jason, what are you taking over there? All right, so you got a necklace or something else? Okay, sounds good. So we've got another one going out. You got it. Last chance, last call. Another one going out. This is by request. Thank you for those requests. Get them in. Busy, busy, busy Saturday here in the fall. Now it's November. Here we go. It is time. The clock is ticking on shopping. So get on those phone lines. And normally I wouldn't say everything we do. I would say nothing we do is giftable except for a couple of things. Really, there's a handful of items that I would say are both gift appropriate via the styling and the price point. And this is one of them. So this is definitely one of them. I wouldn't necessarily, our 2-carat version now is like $8,000. So I wouldn't say that's giftable, but the 31 point is, and it's also not too dressy. I actually prefer this one sometimes because the 202 is a lot of diamonds. So they're only spaced about a ½ inch apart and it's a lot going on. And so I don't know if it's always, and I dress up. I have no fear of dressing up. I really like to look nice no matter where I go, no matter what I'm doing. Even if I'm doing my most casual things, I'm still pretty put together. And I got to say the 202 is still a little much for me for every day, but this one really is perfect. It's just that perfect, still larger diamond, obviously, 5 stones, 31 points. So they are 6-plusers. They're actually a little over 6 each, and they're $499 a necklace. So grab them while you can. Operators, it's only white gold, and let me know if you've got one of our last final 2. So that'll be that, and you've got another one. All right, so 1 left. That's it. All right, I'll move on and tell you. I'll be sure and update you when that is completely gone. But look at this. This is something that I just cannot get over. The yellow diamond here is a trillion, all natural, beautiful, bright color. Don't forget about the ruby necklace as well. That is that ruby cross for $999. Our DBTY, 1 left and 1 left only. That will sell out today. We're another $100 off of a $600 item. That's pretty impressive when it shouldn't have been $600, which is why we're only offering what we have here made up, which also means they can go out on Monday. So I like that too. I like when we offer what's only made up, because then you're not waiting. Some of you are like, well, I don't want to wait 2 months. You don't have to wait 2 months, because it's going to go out Monday, the next shipping date possible. So you don't have to wait at all, except for the couple days it takes to get it from Los Angeles to wherever you are. So that's pretty cool as well. But this one, new today, item number is 112-9559. And it's a beauty. It is a beauty. It's a bright VS stone. This is a true, perfect, and clean yellow. It also is a 1 carat 59, which, had I held off on that carat weight, one might project that it's a 3 or 4 carat because of the way it looks. We talk about a lot of times ovals look bigger than they weigh. Sometimes pear shapes will do that, as opposed to rounds and cushion cuts that don't give you a lot of extra look. This one, we can't really judge trillions, and I know we're backed up on the line, so bear with us. I know we don't have a lot of operatives today. My apologies for that, but we will get to you. And I hope you can get that last DB2I if that's what you're indeed thinking about. But here is that massive 159 trillion cut diamond. It's a natural yellow. Remember, we only bring you natural yellows, natural pinks, natural purples. I had purples last night in earrings. They were fun. And then I think they're still here if anyone wants to see the purple pairs that I had last night, 30 points total. But here we are with the yellow. Outstanding piece. I really love the double halo. There's yellow diamonds at 14 points as well. And then we go really big. What's attached to it? Is there a thread? What's happening here? Did I get it? Okay. Don't see anything perfectly in person, but there it is, right up front. That's the beauty of seeing it like this. You see everything there is to see about your ring. Now, the white diamond weight, 87 points of white diamonds around it. So you're getting plenty of extra diamond weight in addition to your 159, and we're very busy on the phone lines. Again, thank you for your patience on this Saturday morning. Thank you. We appreciate it so much. I hope you can stay with us and enjoy all the values that we have. It's going to be a busy day. It's one of those busy days where we haven't seen a sale in a very long time, so this is the day to capitalize. This is 260 overall in carat weight, so that's pretty impressive as well. And then really all about that important 159 VS center. In that trillion, very fancy, unusual, rare cut. Here's what it looks like. Oh, the finishing. Amazing. Look at that under gallery it features there as well. And we got a crazy good value so that you can take advantage of it here. Let's take a look at it on the hand. Oh, you're going to love it. This is one of those big looks. It's not just the double halo either. It starts with that center being so large as it is. We don't see a lot of those to go around. This is an important style. And again, welcome into our Saturday. $100 off for a couple more hours here. Big value. Total money back guarantee. So look at the yellow diamond options we have. The bracelet. Look at that bracelet with the fancy cuts, the other fancy cut, and the bigger stone here. You can get all decked out in yellow diamonds for a teeny price, because that should be about $180,000, right? Anywhere you shop. For a natural yellow, if you're chopping a true yellow that is natural with that trillion cutting, very, very exotic. So that usually goes for a premium. Not asking for a premium. I'm taking it down, and it's brand new right now. It's supposed to be only $17,999. Interesting. That's the tax price on a retail. Do you realize that's 10%? 10% of what that ring should be. Now, obviously, you could be out hanging out at a retail store right now, and there's a good reason you're not. That's because we have the values. Better jewelry, better pricing. It doesn't usually work that way. Usually for better jewelry, it's more money, not less. So that's the beauty of this. And you can't just walk into any store and find a yellow diamond, at least not one that's natural like this one is. So you get the natural yellow, you get the amazing trillion cut, all of that. And it's not going to be even $7,999. Sometimes a girl just got to put stuff on sale. Well, it's the post-Halloween party. So we are doing exactly that, giving you incredible values, better than you've ever seen before, plus $100 off. And in an era like now, like this current environment, outside these walls, amazing to see something like this for $79.99, but it's not. We're going even lower than that. There's only one. And if you like to stand out, or maybe you're thinking, I'm not wearing it as an engagement ring necessarily, but it's going to be a right hand ring, so I don't want to go super traditional. Here you go. Trillion cut, not traditional. Not traditional at all, but powerful, confident. It's a real looker of a stone, and it's not going to be $79 or $69.99. One to think about. I know it's an important piece. You've got that money back guarantee. Don't believe that a piece this important could be this value, well, then you haven't been watching very long. And that we say welcome in. Welcome into the only way to shop for fine jewelry. I don't know, unless you got multi millions to spend every day on jewelry, fine. There's a lot of places you can go. But if you are really just someone who cares about quality but also really wants to buy, you got it all right here. And it's not even $69, blowing it out right now, $5,999 with your extra $100 off. Plus we have a new aqua. We'll get to the diamond earrings. They're the black and white diamond hoop earrings that are gorgeous, and they are the perfect match to the ring that sold out. I got that back too, so that we can bring the ring and the earrings to match if you're still somebody who hasn't seen the ring. We have that as well. And then we have another Moonstone. Don't forget, we'll get you a 216 Moonstone as well. Had the big oval earlier. I've got another oval to share with you that's got also a lot of diamond weight, and so we'll see that. But $59.99 on the big yellow diamond. Okay, coming up. And don't forget, we also have a very, very important Tanzanite pendant, and then we also have our really important bracelet that I'm wearing. So if you have any questions about anything, let me know. We can bring it on out and share it with you. And how we doing on those DBTYs? Those are probably sold out. All right, we'll check on that and get you an update there so that you know that's a really important necklace to get. And how about that value at $499? I don't know what you're shopping in fine jewelry for under $500, but we got something. So really nice to have. Plus, if you are a yellow diamond fan, let me just give you a couple seconds of a preview here. There's something coming up tomorrow in the show that is a pendant, and we haven't done too many yellow diamond pendants. Look at this. That is my look at that, line style of radiant cut yellow diamonds, 2 carats in that pendant. So that'll be coming up tomorrow on my show for our big daylight savings. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, extra hour. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Don't say do your run in the morning. No, I'm not going to do that. No. There's not that much time. No. All right, $59.99. Who's got it? We got 2 people talking about the trillion. Or maybe it's DBTYs. Who knows? A lot of people asking about different things. And don't forget to make requests. Nothing says you have to sit back and just hope and pray that your favorite piece in the inventory comes out during the show. We only have 2 hours and 14 minutes left. I can't show you every piece in the inventory, but I can show you exactly what you want to see when you pick up the phone and dial in, or you just reach out directly and tell us in any way, shape, or form. You can let me know. So that's all you need to do there. It is really, really fabulous. Okay. Risa. Okay, Risa's going through YouTube instead of directly to me. I'm not sure why. Let's see. Can we show item number 8792 and 9425? Risa, if you can let me know what they are, I can show them. I'm not sure what they are. Again, I don't memorize item numbers. I cannot. I just am not that smart. But I would love to show them to you if they're here. So we'll figure out what those are. Okay. Oh, the white pearl earrings. Okay. From recently. So we're working on 8792 and then also 9425. All right, we'll see if we can bring them out. Don't think they're in front of me, but I will bring them out if they are available. Plus we have, look at this necklace. Speaking of pearls, and this is wild. This is our new necklace in South Sea Pearls. Take a look at this. It is going to be, check this out. We've got, okay, all of them in a line. I'm going to hold it like this so you can see them all. This is really that kind of collar style, and it's got golden, Tahitian, and white, all 3 of the main, and we're really excited about seeing that really beautiful array. Not to mention, it's also actually in 3 different colors of gold, white, yellow, and rose. And so we've got an extraordinary example here, plus it's also adjustable, a couple inches of adjustability here, and it goes from 16 to 18 inches. It's item number 9570, and I want to show you, it's not like a really stiff collar either. It's going to be that flexible wire that's going to be done inside. And when I say wire, a lot of you go, no, I don't want wire. This is all gold. It's 18 karat gold. It's just, again, it's got the flexibility of kind of a wire design, but you see how it's totally flexible and giving you great movement. This is how you adjust it. So it's still gonna be really easy because it's a sliding bead. We see this often with our chains, so you've got that really great look there. So it's actually gonna be yellow, white, and rose. So all 3 gold colors, 9570 is the number. There are an incredible 7 individual pearls here that are all gonna be between 11 and 12 millimeters, and there's very subtle differences there, which is why we give it a little bit of range. But it's a really fabulous look, and I'll show it to you on. So 11 to 12 millimeters, no diamonds. It's just pearls by the yard instead. And then I'll show you up close too, because it's got a little bit of twisting texture done around or in the gold. So if you see it up close here, you'll see the way the gold is formed, and I'll show you each section so you can see that. We've got the white gold section. See how unique that is? Like a little, almost like a wheat texture. And then you've got the, look at that, there's your yellow gold. And then there's your white gold. And then here we go with the rose gold. That's going to be closer to the top. And you see all these really incredible pearls. Pearls out of the natural environment, not usually going to be flawless. That's how you know they're real and not faux. And so let's take it over to the hand and then onto the neckline for you as well. So 7 individual pearls. I love the way it feels because it's never going to, obviously, you're going to have structure to it enough to where it's going to sit just like, almost like a constellation piece around your neckline. And love the fact it can go up here or down here. So again, 16 to 18 gives you quite a bit of range there as far as just, you know, tailoring it to the neckline that you have of the day. And lovely. 9570 is the number, by the way. It's 16 to 18 inches. We're going to blow it out. You've got pearls that are going to go all the way around with the exception of just the very, very back because that's where your adjustability is. So you can see there, it goes golden, black, golden, white, then golden, white, and black again. So you've got a nice little mix and match. And it really does almost look, because of the texturing of the gold, it almost looks like diamond cutting. So it really gives the look as if there are diamonds, but without having the expense of adding, can you imagine a diamond collar with a pearl collar together? That would be quite pricey. So the whole necklace, and we'll go back on over to the hand here and give you a great big value. It's supposed to be $49.99. Let's make it a lot easier. And there's not a single piece this would not go with. So that's really important too, is that it's not a single piece that this is not going to work with as far as gold colors, as far as even if you are putting it with your pearl rings you have, or if you just like more of a modern take, because I think the pearl strand is pretty conservative and pretty classic. This is a way to just give you a little upgrade. Makes it feel a lot more contemporary than just your basic pearl strand. Let's blow it out. It's under $2,000. Under 2, not 19, not 18. We got to do something wild. Remember, that's all flexible. So again, flexible, adjustable gives you 3 inches of range, really, 16, 17, and 18, so within 2 inches. But you can really fine tune it as well. That's not just 16, 17, and 18 because you slide that bead accordingly. So it can really get to like a 17 and a quarter, 16 and 3/4, wherever you need it to adapt to your neckline. But it's only going to be 1,000 set. You know what? Skip 1777. Let's go even lower, $16.99 for an incredible 7 individual South Sea, all these different colors, really impressive. I think about this from a pearl standpoint, that'd be like $200 a pearl with, you know, just a little extra for the gold. That's outstanding because they're South Sea and they're huge. That means they're natural. They're not the cultured pearls that we see, which are, you know, basically cultivated in pearl farms. They're still natural, but it's kind of a little like a lab-grown diamond, where essentially it's got a lot of help. So it gets a lot of help by man to get there. This is the real deal. So you've got all these gorgeous stones. $16.99 turns into $15.99 only, and that's a great way to go. So last call there. We're going to work on those requests. So I think, Risa, they're hopefully coming out. And then reminder, this is what's coming up in about 8 minutes. We've got the band ring. You probably remember this. It's the black and white diamond band. There is an identical hoop earring today to go along with it. So that's really, really important. We're going to see the hoop earrings to go with it. If you don't yet have the band, or if you do, we've got this fabulous look here for you with that swirling wraparound design with the black and the white diamonds. The diamonds are huge. It really looks like you automatically, it just looks like a stack. It looks like 2 rings, but you only pay for 1. You get the black and white Spectator look. We were talking about that earlier with pearls. So you've got that as well, and the black and the white diamonds. We'll kick those off in about 8 minutes here. Just the ring is going to be just a little extra. We've got a few more made up for you, and then we'll bring you the new earrings as well that are really kind of a huggy hoop style with that 1/2 inch or so. Let's show you kunzite coming up. Another pendant for you. A lot of neckwear today. Item number coming up is 112-8424, and this would be the super, super, super jumbo in the kunzite deep saturated color as well. So that is a wild one. This is our 14 karat gold setting. It's a 19 karat 75 Afghan kunzite. Gives you that ideal color, deep saturated neons. It's pink, sure, but it's really less pink and more about the purples and the neon electric blues that come through in the 1975 pair, plus the bail with the pave. One big markdown, one gorgeous stone. Really is. No doubt about it. One of our best of the best in this gem with that super saturated color. Watch what we're going to do here. That's our huge stone, 8 points in diamonds just above, giving it that nice little pave detail for the bail, which is also feeling like a bit of a pear shape. So really one focusing into the other. Here's what it looks like on Oh my, this bail is going to be a good size too. Diamonds by the yard appropriate as well. And there's your gorgeous color. Super saturated. I mean, it can almost pass for purple, which is always telling, because if you got a stone that looks more purple than it does pink, you're in the absolute highest range that there is in kunzite material. That's what it looks like, 1.25 inches top to bottom. We'll take it on over to the neckline as well. Give you a look there. Fabulous idea. One caller is going to get it. That's it. And it's somehow, some way, it's made it under the $7,000 mark today. Under 7, and obviously the length and where it sits on the neckline is going to be totally dependent on the chain you put it on. So that's up to you. Day by day can change that. Just adjust your chain. But seriously, I'm wearing the brightest, richest regal purple you can possibly wear, and this is pretty much a match. So what usually is a very faint color of a light pink is nowhere near a light pink here, and that is all a testament to the quality. We'll go back to the wheel up close and show you what it looks like. Again, with this really incredible value that comes along with it today, where it takes it under even $35. That is your half off price tag. It gets better. Making it super simple and easy here. Very first caller, obviously a one only, and it's not $29.99. Even better, we're going to keep it in the white gold on this one. Great big stone. If you like a statement stone in a statement pendant, but still easy to wear. I mean, it's a huge stone, no doubt. But because it's got the neckline perspective, it's going to be very wearable. It's not like it's overtaking the neckline. You can handle, we got more real estate there than we do on a finger, so you've got a lot of room to make that work for you. And we're going to blow it out for $24.99 instead. And your extra bonus, $100 extra off as we celebrate our post-Halloween party. A little extra special, since maybe you were busy last night, want to give everybody the opportunity to get the savings that we love so much on everything in our inventory. Make requests. Let me know what they are. We got a whole wheel of Imperials later. We've got a whole wheel of Congolese blue-greens. They're the Paraíba lookalikes that we love so much. All of that is still to play, still to come, so make sure you stay with me for that. And let's move on. $24.99. And don't forget about those DBTYs. Apparently, we still have 1 or 2 of those left. Are we working on Reese's requests or not? Okay, so bear with us here. I just want to get those in before the top of the hour special comes up, because we got some very important black and white diamond earrings that are on the way for you. Look at this. This is a really, I'll give you a little preview here in case you didn't see them earlier. This is, look at that, first and only time, and I don't have a lot of these to go around. Looks like we got 5 pairs, so it's not going to last very long. But look at how beautiful. It's got the same curvature, and it's a really wearable style, and that is a way, because we're always looking for new ways, new fresh takes on a hoop that we all so much adore. So we're going to bring those out at the top of the hour, plus our other Moonstone coming out to play as well. Remember, we had that big oval 6-carater. Well, I do have a 2-carat here as well that's got a nice color. Look at that. Lots of every color. That's what we want to see. $23.99 only for the kunzite pendant, and just one there. So last chance, last call. Don't forget about that yellow diamond I'm wearing. The yellow diamond is awesome. The yellow diamond trillion, something to behold. We've got a gorgeous necklace coming out to play. This is a turquoise with chain, so it's a pendant and chain combination, so a full necklace for you. It's $84.98, and here's another pear shape in a pendant, actually an oval rather, and yet we're going to show you a $321. So new markdown on this one as well. Comes with a diamond chain, meaning there are 2 diamonds bezel set in your chain as well. So a little extra there. It's a $321 Sleeping Beauty turquoise, 2 big diamonds, 1 baguette, 5 points, 1 round, 4 points, 9 points overall. Chain is adjustable. Great look in this style. We're going to blow it out. Come on in, first caller. It's a white gold only situation. It's all designer made. It's got this great finishing behind it. You can see that basket is not tinny or lightweight at all. It's got a nice, big, bold, kind of established under gallery, if you will, and we are so ready to blow this out. Come on in, everybody. This is a moment. We have 1 and 1 alone. 2 diamonds. It's 2 diamonds to really kind of frame, I would say. I would say that's really the idea here, is to frame your turquoise. Let me show it from a distance here. Give it all the looks as usual. And there you can see, where are my diamonds? There's one and there's the other. So see, I just put that centered up on the, you can kind of choose to wear it how you wish. You don't have to even wear this necklace with a pendant. It could be all on its own because it's got those extra diamonds. Here's what it looks like lengthwise, 7/8 of an inch or so. Yep, I would say so. Here's what it looks like on the neckline for you as well. And the very first caller, it's less than $1,000 and you get everything you see. Not just the pendant, the chain as well. And we're making it so easy and affordable. It's not going to be $9.99. Back to the up close we go. You've got one opportunity on just about everything. We've got, even my top of the hour is limited to 5. So it's a limited kind of day, but we are ready to get this away. And you know what? $888 instead. $788 for you at checkout for one caller only on a Sleeping Beauty with the big individual diamonds that are set right above it, a stack with the larger baguette. I love how that goes sideways too. Just really feels like a nice anchor for that bail, and then you've got that bigger round as well. $788 at checkout. Take that $100 and roll with it. Make sure you get your favorite pieces. Get requests in if you have them. We're working hard on those, and big top of the hour is coming up very shortly. So we'll bring that out. I can't wait for these hoop earrings. They're fabulous. And it's 2. So we all love that big, bold look of a hoop. We like a lot of, but not everybody was going to go to 3-inch or 2-inch or 1-inch even. So we're going to bring you the really easy hoop to wear with that 1/2-inch style that's going to be on its way. I'm looking forward to it. Big top of the hour. It's 1 minute from now. Wait a minute, somebody's got to get this turquoise. We're not leaving this here. $788. We melt down everything that stays at the end of the show, by the way. So it is kind of like a sell it or melt it sale deal where, yes, if it is to stick around, it gets melted down so that we can continue to make your holiday shopping easy, okay? Because if we're buying new gold, it's $4,100 an ounce or so. So we can't do that. That's not going to give us the values we all love. So what we're doing is we're melting down pieces that exist. Once they give it like the final value here, final discounted price, we're melting it down so we can make jewelry affordable going forward as well. One of the big benefits we have that only we have as far as who you shop for with TV, we've got that big benefit of making our own jewelry. So we have that, again, ability to bring pieces and prices and, you know, do what we need to do. Take out stones, melt pieces down if need be to try and make pieces affordable going forward as well. So there's my turquoise, big value there. How about these black and white diamond earrings? So we started with the ring many moons ago. It was this really gorgeous black and white diamond ring, and it was something we'd all been craving. We've seen our fair share of diamond bands. We've seen them before. We know them well. So we decided with the popularity, when there is something very popular, and again, talk about the freedom you have when you are your own manufacturer. These are the kind of things that we can do, is see what, and listen, if something fails miserably, we don't need to make 18 versions of it. But when we have something that has been proven to be so popular, and by the way, welcome into our Saturday together. I'm so glad you're with us. I'm the host here at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. It's nice to have you here. We have 2 hours left today. We're celebrating a little post-Halloween party because we thought, it was a busy day, a busy night last night. Maybe you were busy all week long prepping for the big party or the Halloween extravaganza, or just out and about as some people are on Friday night. So what we wanted to do was continue on with this incredible little sale event. We've got $100 off everything. That's in addition to the discounts I'm already giving. And that even includes the brand new top of the hour that we're going to show you right now. So this is very exciting. So this band, the diamond band came out. This was many months ago, was very, very popular. I know a lot of people actually, so many of you stacked and got 2, stacked them together because then you can make it look like a wider band and put the black and whites either separate or together. It's so much fun. Well, the band was here, and it's still, I decided to make a few more just in case anybody missed the band the first time around. But really today we're going to focus on the gorgeous hoops to match, which are so extraordinary because we have a hoop that we made exactly like it. Didn't just slap black and white diamonds together and call it a day. We did the same beautiful subtle S-curve, that really kind of sexy feminine curvature we love. You've got the wearability of having a 1/2-inch hoop, but they're wider, so they give you more wow factor because a 1/2 inch, if it's one skinny little bit of gold, is not going to give you much of a look at all. Probably nobody's going to notice them. But when you have a 1/2 inch and you do a little wider design and you have the combination of the black and the white diamonds, does it ever look stunning? That's what we're going to bring you here in yellow gold. They are actually, we're going to do any gold color you like. So that's the great news. Now the yellow gold is what's available. We only have 5 available. That's it. If you would like us to move those stones over to whiter rose, you can do that as well. But we're, again, going on the popularity of the ring. The ring was very popular in the yellow, so we figure you guys are going to like the earrings in the yellow as well. So show you the ring real quick. Then I'm going to put up the matching earrings as well, so you can see what we have here and going to get you a great big value. So that's the ring, and we can touch on that in a minute. But I want to really highlight the earrings. It was just kind of fun to see them together so you can see the matching that we have. So do we not have the pearl earrings she's looking for? Okay. So Risa, if you'll just hang on, they just brought me your request, at least in the yellow diamond necklace, but there's no hurry on the earrings. They're working on that. So take a look at this. This is going to be our hoop earring. Now, obviously, they're going to sit upright. I'm showing them to you on their sides. It's item number 112-9568. 14 karat solid. I love the little curve. I think that's what, honestly, Yes, black and white diamonds are great. We've separated it here 25 and 25, so it's 50 points overall. Half carat, quarter carat in each. For my lovers of jewelry, you need to have these. 25 black, 25 white, 50 points overall. It is an even split there. Exactly the same size. Notice the detail. And one thing that I think nobody touches on enough, and this is something, maybe it's my exposure to jewelry being made every day, maybe it's the fact that I'm making jewelry every day, but you know, it's easy to look at a finished piece and go, okay, cool, I like it, I don't, whatever. Very rarely, and we love to talk about what you see on the graphics, you know, 25 and 25, great, 50 points, lots of gold. But rarely do we touch on what it takes to make a piece of jewelry. And the little ins and outs, the details that actually are handcrafted, which we're one of the few industries that still, not every, there's some parts of the jewelry business, some corners of the jewelry world that are now automated and, you know, assembly lines and kind of mass produced. Not what we do. We make everything by hand. It's done here on site. It's really different. It's a different way of doing things. And it is big parts of why we bring the values we do, why we can custom make, why we can bring you what you demand, what you're looking for, what you're asking for. But doing a design like this, and I know this is not the sexy part of the earring. The sexy part is the fact that it's got a half carat and black and white diamonds and that curve, and a lot of chunky gold that you're gonna wear every day because they're ½ inch, so they're not huge. They're not dramatic. They're not this, I'm only gonna wear them when I go out for an evening. But here's what I want to express to you as a jewelry designer myself, who's always in the lab and I'm sketching and I'm creating castings and working with the CAD system and all that. And what we do, this is not something that's easy because of the two-tone element. That's really the unique factor here. When we say white, yellow, rose, you're probably going, huh? There's already white and yellow. But if you want to do all one color you can, honestly, I think you just leave it the way it is. You leave it with the two-tone that we're automatically giving you. If you want to do the white diamonds and the white gold, listen, I'm always going to suggest that. So this is more a question of how do you want the black diamond set? Do you want them in yellow, white, so it'd be all white, or do you want them in rose gold, which is an option? That's up to you. But I would leave it in the white and the yellow because those are the classic colors of gold that we generally wear. Here's the deal. That's not easy to do. These are separately cast, then soldered together. This is not like something you stamp out or you just mass produce and they go on an assembly line and it's like, you know, I Love Lucy at the chocolate factory. It's not like that, right? It's really more meticulous than that when you're doing two-tone pieces, especially ones that aren't just your stamped out basic up and down hoop, but the fact they have that curve. Let's take a look at them. I'm going to try them on. Now you see also there's a left and a right design. So they do this opposite where you've got, let me I don't see they're going to do that. See, if I put them up like that, they're going to roll. But you see how if you have them upright, you can either choose to wear the white diamonds close to the face or away from the face. So whether you go here or here, right? It's just a matter of how you put them on. But either way, they're going to be like a mirror image of each other, so reverse. And we're going to do something really cool on the price tag because it's our top of the hour. We have 5 pairs, that's it. So I know some top of the hours, I mean, you're probably going, did she say 5? Yeah. This is not something that I have enough to go around on. And we'll always recap the ring if you don't have it yet. Let me help you out with the price. I just looked at it because honestly, I've seen the earring and I'm like, don't pay attention to the prices till the day of. Yes. Thank you. Thanks, Mary. Thanks for shopping. Thank you very much. Look at this on the hand. We'll give you a measurement here. So you don't have to take my word for it. They are a ½ inch in top to bottom. They have a straight post, snap closure, easy hinge, hinged at the base, open them up, boom. Pop that right through your ear piercing, click close. Bink, you'll hear it. It doesn't make that exact noise. That's my little noise, but it's going to go click and that's it. You know they're locked, they're in place, you are out the door and you are looking fabulous with what looks like a custom design earring and yet not going to be, I cannot do $29.99. Welcome into our big Saturday afternoon or morning, depending on where you are. Good morning, everybody. Glad you're with us today. And look at this. So that's what they look like on, just to show you. And I got the ring on right there. So you can see the ring. We'll give it a quick little presentation just in case you missed it on premiere day. But look at how beautiful this is. And it really almost looks like, I mean, you can see I love hoops and I love stacking them, and I think that a ½ inch works all the way up the ear because that's what I'm doing right here just to show you. So imagine that earring moving up. If you have a second, a third, a fourth piercing, that can work. But let's make it really, really, really affordable because I can't do the $29.99 even and expect you to be excited about the value. See how I went white diamonds closer to the jawline and then the black diamonds on the outside. You can do whatever you wish. I could literally put on the other one and then it would be reversed. So really fabulous design, great way to get a luxury look, and they're not going to be even $29 or $19.99. Call quickly, 5 to go around. I recommend the two-tone, which is white and yellow. Black diamonds are set in the yellow. The white diamonds are set in the white gold to show those off. Let's go back up close, and then I'll give you a look at the ring as well, because we have a couple rings we made for the occasion, but it will not be even $999 for the hoop. And you've got so much gold. Actually, there's as much gold in the earring as there is in the ring. True story, because you're making 2 separate pieces. So if you think, oh, it's an earring, it's smaller than the ring. No, you got 2 of them, so it really is. Actually, I think it's a little more in the earring than it is in the ring. So either way, it's a great look, and who doesn't want the black and the white, but done in such a way where it's really high end with the diamonds. They are not going to be even $9.99. This is such a joy that they're here on a day when I extended our sale a little bit, just to give you a little post-Halloween hangover party here with that $100 off we love. And they will not be even $9.99. 1 pair gone, 2 pairs gone, 3 pairs left. That's it. We are already selling them out. And you know what? We're not even the lowest price. You've got 2 pairs. Oh boy. Well, you guys, we got 2 pairs left, and I'm not to my lowest. Jason, what'd you pick up there? Not the earrings, right? What'd you pick up? Gotcha. All right. Thank you so much for letting me know. Got to keep track of everything, guys. It's just one of those days. Got to keep track. Here's what I'm going to do. 3 pairs gone, 2 pairs left. That's where we stand right now. We're not to the lowest price. You get $100 off. Thank goodness. And this is when these pieces are planned well in advance, months ago. This was made months ago, planned for the show here today, and yet no one knew at the time that November 1st was going to be, we didn't know last night, right? I decided to just bring the sale into our Saturday to give y'all a chance who maybe were just, again, preoccupied last night. It makes sense. It's one of those tougher days, right? When you're busy. Everyone across the whole country is a bit busy on a Friday night of Halloween. So this is what we're doing, giving you an extra opportunity on the discount, on the top of the hour, on the brand new, and it's not even going to be $899 for the earrings. They are $888. I'll give you a quick look at the ring. I'm wearing it now so you can see it from across the room, and it literally looks like you've stacked. In the case of the hoop, it looks like you've got that doubled up hoop where it looks like, you know, you're seeing some of those designs now where it's 2 in 1 and everyone's putting different pieces together, and kind of looks like, you know, the idea is everyone wants to look like they're wearing more than one earring alone. Well, that's what this does with that double row, and we've got the black and the white, which is just so chic. I'm sorry, but as a fashion girly, that is very chic. To have that Spectator look, it is always timeless. It is very, again, not like you're trying too hard, but clearly it's an earring that's different than what everybody else wears, and they are $788 a pair. I'll give you a quick look at the ring as well before we go, and we'll get you all the earrings. 2 left, though, right as we stand. And then, Risa, we've got your yellow diamond request. It's the yellow diamond in that necklace, and then we're working on pearls. I don't know if they're here. Still looks like we're working on finding those for you. And $888 really turns into $788. And did you have one caller getting 2, Allison, or 2 separate callers? And who's that? Oh, wonderful. Oh, yeah. I messaged her earlier just to give her a heads up on some pieces she might like this one, because I know she has 2 of the rings and wears them together. So speaking of, let me show the ring on the hand here, which is going to be item number 1128920. I have seen photographs of her wearing the ring together and putting, you know, the 2 colors. It looks so fabulous. So I only have 1 to work with today, but take a look at that. There's the ring. And so we've got, and I always like to do that because, you know, but we know each other at this point, right? We're all shopping together every day. So I always give, like I said to her this morning, I reached out, Allison, I said, okay, hey, I've got earrings that match your ring. And she's going, good, heads up, because I was going to be busy and out and about, but I don't want to miss the matching earrings, because she has a couple of the rings. So she picked up a couple hoops. This is going to be the ring you can also stack. This is just, for instance, 1 ring though. So I really want to make that clear, because a lot of you are going, oh, you already stacked them. Nope, this is 1 ring, black and white diamonds. So you've got a carat 12 minimum on this ring. It's the same exact style, really the same scale as we just saw in the hoop as well, which I'll show you now. So that's how they look together. That same subtle curve, that just makes it unique. And boy, I've seen 2 together. When I presented it, I had 2 together. It looks gorgeous stacked. So maybe even if you already have one, you get another ring while the price tag is on sale today with $100 off as well. So can't beat that. The ring is only $999. Again, second time ever that it's been on the show, and want to give that to you as another great opportunity if you want to get the whole set today, or maybe want to pick up another ring because you want to do that stackable style. It looks great when you do that. So options are here. $999 turns into $899. We'll give that 60 seconds, and a reminder that it goes perfectly with the hoops that are $888. So remember, you would save $200 if you get the ring and the earrings, because you got $100 off, not your purchase in total, but every single item that you shop for. So that's really crucial as well. So if you're thinking about how it's going to be collected, if you want the ring, that's $8.99. Plus, of course, you get the earrings for what? $7.88. So that just makes for a really stunning value. And together you'd be looking at $1,687 and you get the whole set. So that's a great way to go right then and there. Enjoy it. All right, so our last call, and again, Halloween post party here. So we get to really keep celebrating, keep bringing you values, the things you love, the pieces you enjoy. Yes. I did have aquamarine earrings yesterday. I can, but boy, it's going to take a minute the way we're moving like molasses today. Can we get the aquamarine earrings from yesterday, please? They're in the back. Yeah, and what happened on the pearl earrings? Any news on those? What's that? Oh, okay. Well, the pearl earrings we're still looking for, Risa, but let me show the necklace. The necklace came out at long last. So let me show the necklace and then keep calling the black and white diamonds. Here is, and we will bring them out, Allison. They are here. They shouldn't take that long, though, because we actually, yeah, they haven't gone far since last night. I promise you that. But take a look. This is my yellow diamond necklace. Now, a couple heads up here. We've got also yellow diamonds on the sides. This would be our yellow diamond cushion cut east to west set. Keep calling on the black and the white diamond pieces because I can't tell who's getting earrings and who's getting rings. Some people are getting the whole set. Not a bad idea. Take advantage of that. Here we go with the big yellow diamond. This one's going to be our 53-pointer. 9425 is the item number here by request. There are a couple of yellow diamonds here on the sides. There's your yellow diamond, round brilliant. Here's the other one, yellow diamond, round brilliant. So you get all that. You get the adjustability, 16, 17, and 18 inches. It's going to be 53 on the center. That's a minimum. And then 3 points on the sides. That's a for sure. So you might get more in the center diamond, but you definitely are getting the 3 points. It's a 1.5 on each of the rounds on the sides. And now we get to go ahead and blow it out. Plus, you get this amazing value when it's, I love that you guys are asking for necklaces and earrings, the things that require a lot of gold, the things that are really unique and special. Take a look at this on the hand so you can see, and then we'll take it on over to the neckline. And boy, that looks great with that yellow diamond bracelet, which is still, we have yet to reveal that price tag, and I'm working on doing something special there on the yellow diamond bracelet. But that is the necklace with that big center. And you know, with the bezel setting, it's bezel and prong together, so it really does look amazing, but it also allows that stone to look a lot larger when you see it. So it's going to give you a look bigger than a 53-pointer as well. So that's important to recall. When you've got a big station style like that, this is giftable. Man, would that be a good gift. We do all kinds of white diamond necklaces. I mean, you even saw our DBTY earlier. But to get a yellow diamond like this, to give a yellow diamond that we all know is so incredibly rare, that's impressive. And it's not going to be, here's what it isn't. It's not $39.99. Back to the up close we'll go. Take a good look at that yellow diamond. It is rare also because it's a traditional cushion, rectangular in its shape, east to west set. The first caller, listen, stays as is, so there's no option here. There's no sizing needed. It can go right out to you. But it's actually going to be $999 only. So that's it. $999 plus your extra $100 off. Probably why we're getting a lot of requests in today, because you're getting a lot of extra savings to take advantage of. And again, we will show everything we can. We got all the requests coming in. Aquamarine earrings should be out here shortly. So what's that? Okay. I thought they were in the back. We'll search for them here. Let's go. We got a lot of shopping to do. So who was that, Allison? Monica. Monica wanted to see something from last night. Aqua earrings. And we already had a pair picked up earlier today with like sight unseen. So here we go with this really important aquamarine, and then, okay. And Brisa, I don't know where the pearls are, so hold tight on those. We'll let you know. But Dolores, we've got your request coming up as well. And let's make it an all request day. We got an hour and a half left or so. Here are the aqua earrings, already been popular, $95.14. Sierra Santa Maria's. Let's go ahead and blow it out. They are $699. $699, and they are from yesterday, so that item should pop right up, 9514. There you go. 90 points of Sierra Santa Maria's. I'll show them to you on in case you missed the presentation. They are 3/8 of an inch. That's when you actually angle them. You obviously have a choice to wear them square squared off or at an angle, you decide. So very important. Risa, let me know if that's the necklace you were looking for. I sure hope it was. We've got a lot of great options, and I would get requests in, because why wait for the new when you can just make requests of what you already know you've had on your wish list for yourself, for gifting as well. Here's what they look like from a distance away, and then I like to angle them like that. I just think it gives you a little, it gives you more interest, I think, when they have that. And it's really not difficult. It's a center post, so you just literally twist it. And when you put it on, you've got the butterfly backings, and that's how you get that 3/8 of an inch top to bottom look. I will try one on for you so you can see. First of all, this is an important look too, not just to gauge the size, but also to look at the color, because you know, most aquamarines are not going to give you any kind of vivacity. There's not going to be a really bright saturated blue to most aquamarines. They're very, very light or almost colorless. So to see that look that you're getting there with that bright sky blue is incredible. They are $6.99, but not really, because we are honoring that $100 off. We're doing a little, you know, accessory here post-Halloween party. You still got $100 off, so it makes them $599 for the pair. Let's go back to the wheel, close up. Take another look at them here, and we got options here as far as gold color. You can choose the white, the yellow, or the rose, but white gold, aqua looks great together. So do let me know. And then we will have some more requests. Hi, Dolores. We've got some bezel set diamond requests, and she wants to probably see the comparison. There's a 5-stone and a 3-stone. So we'll show them together and give everybody, I know. On sales, it's inevitable. With sales, we love diamonds. We always want our diamond pieces during sale events. And that is fine with me. It's really where a lot of people start their collections. Jason, what you picking up over there? Thank you. Or the one from today? Yes, gotcha. All right, so I'm keeping track of things, guys. Got to keep track of things here. So limited items means I have to listen to everything that's selling so I don't oversell. So here we go. And black and white diamond pieces still going out. Congratulations on those. Remember, we have a pearl pendant that's still here from earlier. It was less than $1,000. We've got those aqua earrings. Thank you very much for that request. Glad we have those for you. And here we are with the 2 different bezel set versions of bands. And we've got the first option, 5-stone style. There it is, 5-stone style in ovals, or you can go 3-stone east-west. Really just depends on what you're looking for here, but 5-stone, 3-stone, let's walk you through them, because this is obviously a choice that I think is going to be pretty obvious when you see them side by side. We didn't have that luxury when they first came out. They came out separately, so we brought one and then the other. I love seeing them together, and Dolores, hopefully that makes the decision a little bit easier. Also, we've got another great idea here where let's talk about the 5-stone first. It's at $93.19. We'll start there. You're getting a carat 20 among 5 stones. So you've got those really pretty 24, they're almost 25 points apiece. Then we move over to, of course, bigger stones in the 3-stone style. So it just is a matter of, do you like the east-west setting? How far do you want the diamonds to go across the hand? Do you like the upright look? Either way, you're getting white diamonds bezel set in your choice of gold color, in your choice of size, all of that. And the 3-stone style, so all this information, this applies to the right side, 5-stone style. 120, 24 points, that's all minimum carat weights. They're all bezel set, lots of gold. If you go to the left, the 3-stone style is $93.18. That's going to give you a really special look as well, where they're just about the same size. The center stone is going to be 40 points, and the side stones are going to be right about 30. So give or take a point or two. So figure 30, 40, 30 on the 3-stone east to west band, and that's going to be 1 carat. So you get a little lesser overall carat weight, but bigger stones. So kind of just, again, a personal preference thing. I'll try them on the hand as well so you can see how they look. But it's really, I mean, who doesn't need a diamond band? Let's face it. These are both, again, they've been here individually premiered. We love that. They were individually premiered separately. It's great to see them side by side if you want to stack them. I'll tell you my big beef with a 3-stone ring. And I've had them before, and they're huge amounts of money. And then they're rather small looks usually, because even if you take really big individual diamonds and you put them together just as the 3, which is a classic look, past, present, future, you know, De Beers has been telling you need a 3-stone style for ages. But when you get the bezel setting, we know what that does. The bezel, just little tricks like that. It's amazing how the setting of the diamond, the bezel setting in this case, allows the stone to look double, sometimes even larger than that. So you get this massive look where you're paying for, well, you know, we have the best diamond values on planet Earth. Can't speak for any galaxies farther away than that. But as far as planet Earth is concerned, we got the best diamond values anywhere. You're still getting the gorgeous VS stones. You're getting all of that. And yet the bezels give you as if you're getting, oh, the 5-stone, I'm telling you right now, I told you this when it premiered, it looks like a 5-carat diamond ring because it's the 5-stone style. Every one of those ovals stacked side by side by side by side by side, they look like 1 carats each. So you get what looks like a 5-carat band if you're getting a 5-carat band, whew, that's going to be pricey. Even here, I got to admit, I'd have to ask you like $30,000 for a 5-carat diamond band. So this gives you that look while you're getting a carat 20. If you want the 3-stone, that's 1 carat. That's also, well, you got a 40-pointer in the middle, 30 points on the side. They look double. So suddenly it looks like you got a 1 carat in the middle and you've got just under that on the side. So either way, now you're going to see them on the hand. Remember, you're choosing your gold color, you're getting your ring size, all that. So fabulous. Let's take a look at your 2 options here, and then we'll put them on side by side so you can see what they're all about. But Dolores, you got the right idea, because this is where, again, subtle differences like this, it's the smart way to shop. It's the smart way. Look at this. That's the 5 stones side by side. And of course, this is my big yellow diamond bracelet. And then look at this next to it. The 3 stone, again, the big difference is east to west, but this is clearly, it is more diamond weight. It's going to give you a bigger look, and it does go side to side. This one may not, especially if you have a little larger ring size. That's not going to necessarily go side to side. This one definitely does. So 2 great options. Let's talk about the 5-stone style, the carat 20. You're seeing the graphics now. That's going to be from $49.99. We'll bring it down to only, this is incredible, $14.99 plus your extra discount today. So you've got the $14.99. If you want to go 3-stone east to west, that's actually going to be a little bit less because, well, it does have a little lesser diamond weight. 1 carat here, that 3-stone style, only $13.99. Of course, either of those prices are prior to your extra $100 off. So I think this is really, had I had my way, I would have shown those to you on the same day to see those side by side. This really is helpful. So if you've been holding off, they've only been on 1 time on the air ever. These are some of the classics of what we do. 5-stone north to south or 3-stone east to west, you decide. But that's going to be, again, the 1 carat, again, $13.99. There's only $100 difference between the 2. So hopefully that also makes it easy to choose and find your favorite. Let's go back up close. Take a look again at what we have here, 3-stone versus 5-stone. Let me know what your preference is. If you have any requests, get those in. We're caught up at the moment with the requests. We've been inundated with requests, and that's really good to hear because it means you're ready to save and you were ready for a sale and you're ready for this little impromptu post-Halloween party sale that I'm just made sure I wanted to continue it an extra day. Here we go. So this is your chance to pick up anything you love. And again, call me quickly. Call me quickly, guys. We're helping out everybody who loves jewelry. I mean, this is the kind of day you do not want to miss. And again, last chance here on anything. Thanks for being with me today. It's Saturday morning out here. Glad you're with us. My name is Lauren Blair. We've got another 95 minutes or so to go. And again, want to keep those requests going. Want to make sure that you get all your requests in. Anything at all you're looking for, let us help you own that. Let us help you save an extra $100 off. We've got a really big Tanzanite. We've got the Moonstone coming up. I know, Dolores, those are all of our bezel set options we have in rings. So that's everything currently in stock, ready to go. Also have a big ruby here if you're interested in a big museum quality ruby. Got a big 1.5 carat yellow diamond necklace still here, an aqua. You know, with the popularity of the aqua earrings, I bet you we need to see the aquamarine ring. So that's coming up next. Take a look here. Last call on the diamond bands, bezel sets. Thank you guys for being with us today. Happy Saturday. Happy November. Happy almost time change, where it's going to start getting dark at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Ooh, boy. Driving in the dark. I don't know about that. It happens every year, though. All right, coming in, let's get to the aqua. This aqua, and I know the earrings have been popular, so let me know. Again, $14.99, $13.99, whichever way, but remember those prices are not static because that's going to change by $100. Take that discount. Get on the lines. Want to make sure you get your favorite here before we go. All right, and I do have the yellow gold, by the way, and the ovals in the 3-stone. So that's what the yellow gold looks like, if you're curious, because I know we have a lot of yellow gold lovers these days. I'm right there with you. So that's what the yellow gold. I don't have the yellow gold in the 5-stone, but I do have it there in the 3-stone. So that is exciting. So that's a good one there. Take advantage. Which one you want? All right, we're moving along. Let me know. And let's get into the aqua. This is, I don't know if we reset. Doesn't look like we're going to find the pearls. I'll look myself after the show, and I can let you know later. So we'll see if we can, let me see if I can give it a good look. Let's talk about this aqua. New right now in the Sierra Santa Maria Aquamarine with the bigger baguettes, side to side. Love big diamonds. I mean, we just saw them in a ring in a band all by itself. Now we're going aqua. 9634 is the item number here. You are welcome. Risa, you're welcome. I'm happy to do it. And enjoy me while you can, okay? That's going to be a lot of fun, guys, because we got a really good lineup and $100 off everything. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. I really went to bat for you. I really wanted to keep the party going. I know how tough it is on a Friday night of Halloween. Listen, when Halloween falls on a Saturday and we see you in the morning, it doesn't have any interference with the values that we love. When it falls on a Friday night, I really want to keep that sale going because I know a lot of you were disappointed. Oh, I missed a sale. How did that happen? That's why we're carrying it through to our Saturday, which only has, listen to this, 92 minutes left. 92 minutes. You got a last call here. It's time. This is time. And there's a lot of people that gave up on fine jewelry a long time ago because you read the headline on the ticker on the national news that said gold is reaching record highs. And so you probably said, I ain't watching Lolo no more because nobody's going to be able to afford. Have you seen any of my pricing that I'm doing? I have a big anniversary coming up. Don't miss that show Wednesday night, November 5th. It's this Wednesday. It's my 9-year anniversary here, the day, the actual anniversary day. And I got to say right now, and it's going to be doubly fun because last year, I didn't get to celebrate with you guys because it fell on a day we weren't here. So we just skipped it. We didn't do an 8-year anniversary. So this one's going to be double the fun. But my point is in 9 years of watching what I've seen with this jewelry business and doing it for 25, but 9 years here, I'm literally reiterating every day the values today, right now, October, November 2025, they're better than they've ever been. Because to make fine jewelry affordable like this at these levels should never be happening. So take advantage, okay? Sierra Santa Maria is new, and with the Halloween sale just continuing here, take anything you love. Treat yourself. And here we go. This one's gonna be our big 9634. It's our 2-carat 72 oval aqua. Look at that. And keep calling. Yeah, the bezel set bands are just flying. Keep calling on those. Make sure you get your favorite, whichever one you like. And here we go. Big moment for our lovers of the aquamarine. And how about it? A precious. I just love the way it looks with the earrings too. We can always bring those back out. I was looking, it's an identical match besides the shape. It's a really good match. Were you helping somebody, Jason, get one of those bands? Was it a requester by chance? Oh, no, that wasn't. Okay, so Cindy, what'd she take? 5 stone or 3 stone? I'm always curious what my gals, I got my jewelry lovers out there. We've been shopping together a long time. She went with 5. Yay, Cindy, way to go. Cindy, thank you. She got the 5 stone as well. That's how I would go too. And I think for, the $100 difference, but today kind of wiping that away with the $100. Yeah, Cindy, I think you made a great choice there. Enjoy. Keep calling on the 5 or the 3. But let's take a look at our new Aqua 272, 37 points in the diamonds as well. So we're going to come in up close. Those are all really fun baguettes. They're bigger stones. There's only 4, so it's all going to be close to 10 points apiece. That's a really good size. This is what we love. A beautiful, elegant, the aqua, forget about getting that color anywhere else besides auction houses where you'd have to spend $60,000, $70,000. It is amazing. Truly amazing aqua. We're going to do better now. Watch how this looks on the hand because it centers up that stone, of course. It kind of feels a little bit like these styles we've been seeing in the diamond bands just a moment ago where it really sits across the hand so stunningly. Just really balanced, really well done. I don't love the $39.99 price. I just don't. I'm going to take it a lot lower. If anybody has any questions about this yellow diamond bracelet, let me know. Let me know if you like that yellow diamond bracelet because that is something I can do a major discount on today. Why not? Might as well let it go. But here is how you get aqua classic styling. Looks beautiful with the earrings that so many of you have been asking about today. I'll blow it out. $39.99 is just not going to do it today. We've got 90 minutes left to go. This is not going to be a time you want to wait. Let's put it on the auction block. I'm curious to see if we can get some auction action out there today on our Saturday. Let's see who's out there and who wants a deal. Because the auctions, I'll force it out. Because when the pricings get this good, when we talk about discounts and me just putting a price up there, that's one thing. When you guys are in charge of pricing, whole different deal. Gets even better. So let's try that right now. Let's not even do $3,000 to open. This is Sierra Santa Maria, and that stone, usually when we see Sierras in rings, they're usually about carat and a half is where they top out. That's usually as good as you can get. This one's getting close to 3 carats. It is flirting with 3 carats, and yet you've got a better than $3,000 price tag. I need callers. We're going to get you in. We're going to help you celebrate November in the grandest way possible, even if you're just jump-starting your Aquamarine collection for that birthday coming up in March. If you got a birthstone that looks like that, listen, here's the problem with aqua. If you have a March birthday and you've looked at aquas for your lifetime and you've always said, I hear that a lot, meh, I'm not into it, I don't like it. That's because it's colorless. You might as well buy a diamond. you might as well pretend you're born in April and just get yourself a diamond, because most of the aquas have no color, zilch, nothing. Then you see the Sierra Santa Maria and your eyes go, okay, now I'm interested. Now I'm loving my birthstone again. All of a sudden I'm loving my birthstone. Take a look at it. We're going to get you a big value here. It's not going to be $3,000 or $2,500. We're not doing even $2,000. Welcome into a big Saturday, what's left of it. And we're going to help you own it right now for better than $2,000. I am thrilled to bring this to you, but, and the increments, let's keep them teeny. I should do $100 increments. That way it'd be like erasing your own bid with the $100 off, because yeah, you still get the extra discount even on an auction win, but it's not $2,000, a band of gold right now. As we manufacture it, $2,000 for the band. It's going to be my new tagline, $2,000 for the band. Yes, it'll be on the mixtape. It's the title track on the mixtape, $2,000 for the band. It's not going to be $2,000 for the band because, well, we got aqua, we got diamonds, we got big diamonds there. It's all, you know what? I'm going to make it even better. This is how we save you a bundle. This is how we give you the deals. This is how we make it happen. It's not even $2,000 to start. This is why you want to be dialing. I'm giving jewelry away, and sometimes you just got to do crazy things to get the phones to ring. I do it every single day of my life. Yes, I do. Let's do even better than $2,000. Let's make it $1,500 to get it started with the $10 increment. And yes, you will take $100 off when you win. You will still get your discount. You will still get the ultimate high level. You will still get all the big, big, big value. And now even better, $1,500, 60 seconds to get it started. You can even, this one's going to stay in the white gold. With the white diamonds the way they are, we'll keep it in the white gold. We'll get you guys going. We got a big, big value here. Welcome into Saturday. Glad you're here with us. And again, only about 85 minutes to go. So it's going to be a wild one. We also have that big Imperial topaz wheel. We're going to blow out even a men's piece. When do you see a men's piece on a wheel of blowouts? We're going to have a men's piece, 3 ladies pieces. Big Tanzanite will be here. We've got, oh, did you guys see the round from last night? I don't think you did. We had this beautiful round, and I tried to get it started in an auction, didn't happen. So we'll recap that. That's a really good round. So we'll give you an opportunity on the round tansy with the big old yellow diamonds. This one's going to be fit. Nope, no open. All right, we move along. Who wants this designer Tanzanite pendant, though? This one. Have you seen it yet? The fancy cut tansy, the amazing, look at the stone. Okay, that is kind of the pie cut. It's fabulous. I would pay about 5 times what we've got that one priced at. And I'm in the biz because it's just such a unique high-end stone. And then there's that trillion cut in the pendant of the natural diaspora, color-changing diaspora right there. Look at that. Trillions are just magnificent. They just give you such a beauty and a glow about them. All right, let's go. We got to move along. Now, this one's pretty special. This is that one I was mentioning. Yes. Did she? She got 2. Is she going to stack them? Oh, perfect. It is a fabulous ring guard. Thank you, Dolores. I'm so glad we had it to show you. Thank you very much. And what a great way to go. Again, another 5-stone girl out there. I love it. You guys are rocking my world today. Here's what we've got. This is so stunning. And this is really important. I just want to recap it. And thank you. Tony, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this Melody? Is it Melody? Okay, I don't memorize everyone's screen names, and I never want to get it wrong, but I'm trying. So that... Oh, that is, well, listen, we've all had them. Melody, I understand what you're going through because, yes, we're all, that is, oh, that's wonderful. Well, I'm glad we're here for you. Isn't that the great thing? I think that, you know, we all go through these, like, you know, highs and lows of life. It's called life. And Melody, I'm so happy we could be here for you, and I hope your week turns around, and I'm sure it will. My phrase that I have to speak to myself every single day of my life these days is, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and there will be brighter days ahead. So Melody, thank you. First of all, I want to thank you for your kind message. Thank you for being here. You know, that's what I always say, that's kind of, we're here no matter what. You know, we're here for the holidays, for the doldrums, for the, when the whole, you know what, hits the fan out there in the regular world, we're kind of here as like our own little respite. So, and if you're anything like me, shopping really lifts your spirits. I mean, honestly, I feel you on that, Melody. So again, it's, I know we're all going through it. We're all going through something. So thank you, Melody, very much. I appreciate your kindness and appreciate you being here, and glad we could just brighten up your days. I really, yeah, that's kind of what we're here for. I know that, you know, I'd never viewed home shopping before I actually did it. And I agree. There's some kind of comfort in like hanging out with a friend, you know, and we don't all have the luxury of hanging out with friends because some of our friends or family members are not close by. And so to have that feeling like a lot of us have never met, but you know, we feel like friends and family, and that's very it's very special to me. It's honestly why I'm still doing this at this point, is the connections to the audience. Otherwise, probably wouldn't be doing this at this point. But you know, it's the connection that I have to viewers that really, yeah, it really tugs at my heartstrings. So many of us have known each other for so long that it's really makes it hard to move on to other things. But wanted to show this to you. It's going to be our round because that connection won't exist in any other form or any other venue. I will say that. So very, very proud to do that, Melody, and thank you for being a part of it. Okay, so let's talk about 9615. Sorry, that was just some of you guys make the kindest, sweetest comments that really just kind of pull at my heartstrings and resonate very loud and clear. And I have to stay positive for you guys, but I'll tell you, I feel you guys. I feel it. If you're going through a rough patch, listen, I've been there so recently, so I feel it. And this is a nice little respite for all of us, I think. So if we can bring you some beautiful joy and jewelry, I'm all for it. So here we go, 715, 54 points in yellows. Let's make it a really, really big value. I tried mightily to give this away last night, but I know so many of you were, you know, again, busy. So here's what I'm going to do. We will give this away right now. We will do something special for the first caller. I know we had this 6 carat 96. It was listed at a great discount and it was like $3,999. What I'm going to do is make this bigger stone with the better diamonds even more affordable than $39.99. When I know it's silly to think about what others can get for Tanzanite. I wish I was one of those that could, you know, make you happy with a $10,000 carat price. But as I've said, we've all kind of spoiled you around here for years at TVON. That's the purpose and point of what we do, spoiling you with values. If you would like a better value, this is where you're getting it. Plus, we're giving you that discount of $100 extra. Let me give this away. It is our big 7 carat 15 round. I tell you this all the time. Even if you're somebody who's not sure, if you're a little bit nervous about a 7 carat size, worried about the wearability of said 7 carat, do not worry. The round really does, I always say, distributes the carat weight. What that means is it's a balanced way to wear a bigger stone. You don't need to, even if you're more comfortable in a 5 carat or a 4 carat traditionally, you can wear the 7 plus because it is the round. And yet with the round, you get the advantage of beautiful brilliance, sparkle and color. You're not just getting rich velvety neons and red flashes, you're getting a lot of brilliance that any other blue wing is not going to give. That's the big difference here. So if you're like me and you like sparkle and color, you want it all to be combined together, this is the way to do it. And we're going to take it even lower than 39. It's better than 39 or 38 or 37 or 36. It's not $35.99. I'm just giving you the blowout, plus you get the $100 off, and we're going to take it on down to $3,499. So you get an extra $100 savings. That's now $34.99. So really it would be $33.99, which when we start calculating on a per carat level, well, I'm ignoring the diamonds, which I should not do, but that's $475 a carat with free gold. And like I said, $2,000, it's $2,000 for the band. So you got $2,000 built in. So right now, we should really be looking at it as like a $1,500 stone with free diamonds. It really is, no matter how you actually calculate the value is paramount. The value is there. $33.99 what you pay out the door. Let me try it on for you as well so you can see what that's going to look like. On the hand with that great, again, 3-stone style, sits really evenly. How gorgeous does that look with the bracelet? Just going to put that out there if you want to inquire about the bracelet. 6 carats, 47 in diamonds in the bracelet. Here's the big blue wing that we have for you as well. $34.99. This bracelet is call and let's discuss it. Let's talk about it. Let's ask about it. Let's make it happen. Yes. What's happening? Oh, they're in tomorrow's show? And what, we can't bring them out early? Oh, they're locked up? Oh, no. Well, Risa, we just got an answer where the pearl earrings are. They're apparently in a little batch of jewelry saved for tomorrow, and we can't have access to it. So the good news is they'll be here tomorrow. So if what I can do is always, if you're not able to be with us, I can save them for you. But okay, so that's good. The mystery of the pearl earrings is solved. That's good. All right, back to the wheel we'll go, Tony. Back to the wheel so we can see that Tansy one more time. What would you like to see? We've got request lines open. It's just the same number that you always dial. You can dial for anything but pizza. I can't deliver pizza across the country in 30 minutes, but I can. If you live within an 80-mile radius of Los Angeles, I can on the way home, though. So that's the good news. Will it be good? Probably not, because I don't cook. But that's the tansy. Now, this is the one that goes with it. Somebody needs to have this pendant. And that somebody is probably me, but I have to give you guys first dibs, as always, because this is really just, again, a beautiful fanned-out design of Tanzanite. It's a larger stone. It's almost 14 carats or 13. I don't know. I'm not in front of it right now. But look at how beautiful this is. And wait till you see it on the neckline. It's, almost 13 carats. 9611 is the item number here. 9611 brings us a brand new, sort of a trillion. It's a little bit different. It's got the big fanned out design. So 2 of the 3 sides are going to be very upright, very much traditional trillion, but then that lower side is more rounded, very sweeping, swooping. Love that. 1285 carat weight, 14 karat gold, and yep, that is a big old marquise cut. All right, you got it, Risa. That sounds good. You got it, and I can always give you a heads up on it first and all that stuff. So yes, perfect. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you so much. All right, so glad we solved the mystery. But here's the 1285 fancy cut blue wing, 53-point individual diamond. That's why also it looks really good with the, I think we got the set here. You get the pendant, you get the ring that I just had on, and then maybe the bracelet to go with it, and suddenly you are styling in tanzanites and yellow diamonds all together, but got to bring it a value. Big time value here on a 1285 with that yellow diamond and that match with the yellow gold. Looking the way it does. Let me show you how it's going to look, though, on the neckline. That's really important, because on its side, it's a great way to see the close-up and appreciate what that stone's all about. But seriously, look at that 3-piece set. Look at that. Bracelet, pendant, ring, done. And do you see how the round gives you that different look from the fancy cut trillion? See how it's even more saturated? And you're still getting a little snap and sparkle here with this fancy cut, but the reds are so stunning. Coming right on through. There's your marquise cut as your bail. Let's show you the length, and we'll show it on the neckline as well. But it is going to be a stunning look, and that is going to be just a little over an inch, about 1 1/8 inches there, top to bottom. We'll try it on the neckline for you here, and then get you a great value. It's what we do. Or maybe you want the trillion cut yellow diamond ring that I've got on still. That was here earlier if you're asking about that. But this is the way we do a very, very large tanzanite. Let's go back up close, show you all that detail. That is some serious red flash and saturation. And how about those? I like the corner prongs there too. I think that's the way to set it. You know, a little tiny prong in the corner is not going to really stabilize that stone, but to have those bookended corners there like that. And first caller gets it for under 20 grand. I'm so glad you're here on Saturday. It's just not the same without you guys. Thanks for being a part of this one today. And we've still got a tanzanite with all white diamonds, so don't worry. If you're going yellow diamonds, tanzanite, it's a little out there for me. Listen, we try to bring jewelry for every single living soul out there who loves great values on jewelry. So we do different things. We bring you those, you know, high end, those elevated. We bring you all that. But this one's going to be less than $10,000 for one caller. Good luck on this one. There's only the one piece. That's the thing. These are not mass produced. These are not for everybody. It's one caller that gets it. It's less than $10,000. We'll skip 9. We'll skip 8. I'll tell you right now, this is so far below the price and the cost. And there is something to be said about a fancier cut. You can't judge them based on the ovals and the cushion cuts and the regular ones, because this is an exotic. What does that mean? It wasted a lot of rough. You take the most precious tanzanite that's ever been mined in the world, and you waste it willingly to get a more elevated cut. Well, that's not something you see every day. So this is better than $89.99. First caller will own it, and we're going to make it only, you know what, skip $7,999. I'm going to do even better. We've got the one. We've already seen some crazy good values on Tanzanite per carat pricing. Let's make this one another one and make it $69.99 only. So first caller gets it. It's really $68.99, so I guess we should, you know, take that discount into account here and get you that $12.85 and make that one with the big diamond over a half carat yellow. That should be about $3,000 on its own right there. Wholesale price on a big yellow diamond like that. So $69.99, got a great value. Let's get to our Moonstone. Then we've got our, you know what? First call. Let's go. Imperial topaz. My biggest and best. This is called the Maisfino, best of the best, because you know the Maisfino is already the best Imperial topaz in the world. I've got 4 of them to choose from. We decided to do a huge blowout on one of the world's rarest stones. You know why it's happening today, though? It is November 1st. And what does that have to do with anything? Well, this is that really ultra rare, original birthstone for the month of November. So we decided to bring out our very, very best. And it's been replaced with citrine because that's the more ordinary stone. That is the one everyone has access to. This one is the one nobody outside has access to, and that's a men's ring, part of a wheel here. And we're gonna show you, look at the large band with the yellow diamonds, and then I've got another, this is my bridge. You know what, let me move the pear shape to the back because we have the round in the bridge, and so many of them, we've got all white diamonds or pink and white or yellow. So you get to decide, and again, dress them up a bit because they're these really high-end oro pretos. Let me just say a quick happy birthday to everybody who has a birthday in the month of November. This is your birthstone, but the super rare has now since been replaced variety because again, nobody could find oro preto. That wasn't fair. When we see the birthstone list, a lot of people say it says topaz. Yes, that they're talking about this topaz, not the blue topaz that has since gone to December. It's a confusing little world in November, December. Those birthstones got kind of muddled through the years, but this is that what we call the precious topaz. It's the rarest of them all. There's one place on the planet, so you can imagine, not really fair to say, hey, November, you got to go seek out an Imperial topaz. It's far beyond what you find in a typical jewelry environment. So we're lucky enough, well, we're all about the exotics. We bring a lot of them. So you've got this exotic stone times 4, even in the rounds, the cushion cuts. I love that there's a men's ring up there. Doesn't need to be. Could be a large scale piece for the ladies as well. All 4 pieces coming down to one crazy low price. So let's take a look at them all, see what your favorite is. Come on in, we're going to need some action here. And we've got a very, very important opportunity for just a few of you. So let's walk you through carat weights. These all have those pinky tones with the golden tones. So that's another thing that's really setting them up and above. This is our cushion cut, elongated. There's the pear. There's the oval, and there's the round. So all 4 different cuts, different setting styles, makes it a lot of variety. So you can choose your favorite, really get on something you love. But we also have a better value than they've ever been before because Mama got to sell some jewelry up here, okay? So we are ready to go. You choose your favorite, $79.99. Should be originally every single one or more. We're going a lot lower than that, and we're taking them all down to the same price, and so this is where you dial. Plus, this was not originally scheduled for a $100 off sale event. So you're getting a blowout that takes them below cost as it is. You're getting an extra $100 because I wanted to continue the sale today. And my goodness, what a blessing that is, to save even more on one of the rarest stones on the planet. And it's not going to be $79.99. You need to definitely dial. They're going down to the lowest price. Listen, I can only go so low when there's gold. If I replaced them with sterling, you would still be paying more than you're about to pay. So this is why I need you to call in and dial in as quickly as you can, because you can always hang up, but you can't call in and say sold on something that's already promised to somebody else. That's not gonna work. You gotta get in now. On the phone lines, ready to go. These will not last. There's no way. We know this is one of the most precious stones in the world. Most places don't have it. It's usually there are verifiable auction sites where you can look at auction histories. You can do a quick search right now, Imperial Topaz Auction. And you will find there are some public price tags that are out there of auctions from the past. Obviously, the stone has gone up because as the days go by, it gets more limited. There's very little of it coming out of the ground anymore. I am personal friends with the mine owner himself. He's basically retired. And not that he wanted to, it's just there's no stones left. He works with 2 stones, Paraíba and Imperial Topaz. It's like forced retirement. There are no Paraíbas left, and there's hardly any Imperial Topaz left coming out of the mine. So he's pretty much done. And his kids are like, what are we to do now? You know, it's those gemstone families, they kind of keep it in the family, you know, and you're born into it and you keep on doing it. I mean, I can't think of one gemstone family that I've worked with that doesn't have their kids doing it and their kids doing it, like which what a beautiful tradition, right? I don't come from a gemstone background. I come from a journalist background, but I got to say, just a passion for gems, a passion for pretty things and jewelry, and it's just something that, again, when you see something rare like this, that you could go right now to Ouro Preto, Brazil. You can go to Minas Gerais. You're not going to find this. You can go with your shovel and your pick and your axe, and you can go put on your dungarees and go try. Go hunt it down. You want to borrow mine? You can't borrow mine. I don't have any dungarees. But the point is, if you want to go try to mine it yourself, you can't find anything. So the fact that we've got that upper tier, I'm not showing you yellow stones. They're not even just yellow or a little orange. They're bright pinky goldens. That's the difference maker here. Take a look. We're going to blow them out. Lowest price ever. Let's send them all happily packing. They're all going to go out to your house and free of charge because, well, the jewelry is fabulous. This is our 182. Yellow diamonds bezel set, 41 points. The pear shape is the carat, 71. Signature mounting, 86 points. Then we go to the men's ring, the quote-unquote men's ring. That is our 1 carat oval. Has a diamond weight of 29 points and a whole lot of gold. And then the round, my personal favorite, it's got pink, it's got white. That's a carat 20 round and 25 points in pink and 72 points in white. And I'm going to sell them all. Boy, oh boy, am I going to sell them all. Because today, for this Saturday, they're supposed to be $4,999 done, out the door. I'm going to make it so much more affordable. Please call me. Please, I am begging you. You will be happy you did, and you're going to say, Lolo, thank you. In Lolo, we trust, and the value is good, and we're going to take it, and I get $100 off, and I get a money-back guarantee. Yes, 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 yes. Free shipping, yes. Free sizing, yes. All of that. Let's not even ask for $49.99. That is the should be, could be blowout price for the for today as scheduled. That was even before it was going to be $100 off. Forget about all of that. You think $100, you want more savings? You got it. I'm taking them so much lower than that. Here's where you call. Let me know which one's your favorite. Let me know which one you like the best. It's also not going to be $49. They're not $39. They're not. This is all gorgeous, high quality Imperials. They don't get a speck of heating or treating, nothing. Do you realize that? No treating. Do you know how many stones are unheated, untreated? Very few. There's only a couple stones in this world that go all natural. That's really tough to do and to look pretty. Like, can you imagine? Like, come on. We're ladies. Do we usually leave the house like totally au naturel? Like no hair done, no nails done, no makeup on, nothing? You want to just, take the beauty that's naturally there and make it the best you can be. The stone doesn't need it. That's happened naturally. It's mined from the earth in that color, all that's done, faceting, polishing, setting in beautiful jewelry. It's not going to be $39.99. That's how rare this is. It is the most high-end, spectacular, rare. People say, this is why it's a hard one to sell. And I've been doing this a long time, so listen, there are certain stones that just get a bad rap, It's like, I think of dogs, like there's dogs that get a bad rap, like pit bulls, they get a bad rap. Sweetest dogs ever, sweetest dogs I've ever known. Like they get a bad rap, be scared of the Chihuahuas, that's what you'd be scared of. Like the tiny little 4-pounders, the smaller they are, the more vicious. That's the thing, this gets a bad rap, why? Because it's topaz, it's called a topaz, and it is a topaz. But you think of blue topaz, you think of those really, 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 $5 carat pink topaz that, this is a different deal. This is not a coated topaz that started its life as a colorless stone that was mined somewhere and you can get a 10 carat for $5 because it's coated with a coating that you can sit there and scratch off. It's not that kind of topaz. And that's why it gets a little bit of a bad rap, is because everyone thinks topaz and they think it's a cheap stone. This is one of the most precious and valuable stones in the world. And you've got the premier, best of quality, given that there's a pinky color to each and every one of them, and they're not going to be $39. They're not going to be even, skip even $3,500. I'm going so low. They're under cost already. So if you like a value better than the manufacturer can do, this is how you shop, and they're not going to be $35 or $34. Which one are you liking, Jason, already? Are we liking the round, the cushion, the pear, or the oval? You let me know which one you like the best. They will not be $34 or $33 or $32 or $31. They're going even lower than $3,000. We'll make them $29.99 for 60 seconds. You get $100 extra off that price as well. Oro Preto Mine. And the mais fino means everything's Oro Preto because there's only one source. That's the mine name. So what you're seeing there, Oro Preto, right there, that's the mine. This mais fino is like a quality classification. It means the very, very best. Jason, which one do you like? We'll try them on as you ask about them. We can recap those carat weights. We kind of did a once over. We can go through it here. We have an hour left in our Saturday, $100 going away. Make sure you take advantage of it. 40 seconds left on our mais finos. And there's even a men's ring up there with a fully finished Onda gallery. Look at that. That is a wild one there. Men's or ladies, I love the round because it's got the pink diamonds in the bridge. The yellow diamonds is really unique to see that golden orange pinky with that yellow diamond brightness to it. Love that. Then I think a traditional setting's really the signature style. The pear shape is set as such, and they're all going to be $28.99, even better at checkout. So we've got 15 seconds to make sure they all go. Any questions for me before we go? Signing off in about 60 minutes. That's my moonstone. I'm scared. What are we going to do with the moonstone? The big moonstone's still sitting here. Allison, you're going to come up here and show everybody your hair. It's fabulous. I love it. There's like 18 colors in her hair. I want to do that. I can't do that. Yeah. Gents ring, thank you. Gents ring I'm going to try on. It's $94.38. Again, finished on the inside. And actually, that's the one. You can change the gold on the men's ring. If you want to change it to yellow or rose gold, you can change it. You can. That one is gorgeous. Look at that stone. I'm all about the stones. I mean, the mounting's obviously a personal preference thing. So I really, when I say like that's gorgeous, I'm talking about the stone. The stone is gorgeous. Really saturated pinkies on that one. Well done. Who else? Now our ladies need to be helped here. Cushion, the beautiful, I love the round. Boy, to get a little extra pop with your colors, and then the pear shape. So the biggest one is going to be at this point is the 182. That's the cushion. This is my largest left here is the 182. Second to that would be the pear. It's a 171. And then your center stone here in the round is going to be a 120. They're all good. They're all over a carat. That really is a tough size to get. Which one do you like, Jason? You got it, pear shape going on the hand. That's also finished, and you can also change the gold color. So that's got an under gallery that looks like this. I'll try it on. You're going to change the gold color if you want to, and it's item number 1122349, and that is sold as well. So there goes our pear shape, and now we've got the round in the bridge, and we have the fabulous wide band with the yellow diamonds, your choice of. Two left, that one's gone. Let's take a look. Obviously, guys, they're going because they're too cheap. I mean, you know, that's really as simple as I can make it. It doesn't matter what day it is or what's going out in the industry or the world. If it's priced too well, if it's priced too cheap, if it's just too low, if you know a value on a great deal, rare stone, you're going to take it. I have a saying in shopping, and it's the good stuff goes. And it just does. The good stuff goes. I don't care where you're shopping. I don't care what it is. The good stuff goes. You can put a box of chocolates on sale at the grocery store, and trust me, it will be recognized. If that chocolate that's normally $15, because it's that really fancy truffle from wherever, Switzerland, and it goes down to $2, they're gonna go. Like, they're gonna go. The good stuff goes. I don't care what category it is. This is the good stuff, and it's going. And it's $28.99 instead. Which one would you like? I'll take the round too. Can they fight me for it? Should we arm wrestle for it? Rock, paper, scissors? I want the round too, but it's already gone. Item number 3299, take a look at that. There's the round, and Allison, what were you taking over there? I love your hair, by the way. I know you were on the phone. I was talking about your hair. I love it. It's really cute. Those are some really good colors together. I love it. It looks great. But that is $28.99, and sometimes color blending is how it works in nature, right? And we, as humans, we can change colors that, you know, if we don't like our natural hair color, we can change it. With gemstones, usually that's just a heating process that just enhances what's naturally there. This is a color blending that all happened by Mother Nature, and the yellow diamond stand alone. Item number 1940 is the item number. It's our last one left. We'll put it up, 182 plus 41 points in yellows. That's amazing. And that's going to be, oh, that's a stunner. I just love that. Isn't that something? So that'll be it, guys. Last chance, last call, $28.99. I think we're going to be busy here for the last part of our Saturday. It's an hour left. The top of the hour has arrived. And I'm glad you like the Imperials. This is where you get the wider band of gold, the yellow diamonds set on top of that gold. This is complex. Talk about a difficult setting style. You've got bezel set, bright yellows. They have to be individually cast. Then they are individually set. This is not easy to do. And so there's a workmanship factor that we're not factoring in. And I tell you this all the time because, again, intimately familiar with what it takes to design and create these pieces that, yes, we see the look and we go, oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty, or that's ugly, or whatever. You know, obviously everyone's got their own opinion. So some people like, you know, whatever. Point is, what goes into making it? What goes into creating this? And the workmanship is a big part of this, where obviously you're not paying for it. So let's take a look. one more time. Last one. Then we'll do our official happy top of the hour welcome because we have our last hour of our Saturday and it's our post-Halloween party. Just want to keep it going. I was here last night. You guys might not have been. So we're just keeping it going, giving an extra $100 off. Everything you shop for. I'm going to start the hour off with what I feel is the most mystical stone. What I feel is definitely the most, like, it feels like there's some sorcery going on here, but there's not. It's natural because that's what we do. That's $28.99. Thank you very much. If you'd like that last one, holla at me and we will help you. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm so glad. And again, if you have any requests at all, if you've got like a certain little piece that's, you know, can't stop nagging you that you're thinking about, let me know. We'll help you out. So that's $29, really $28.99. Okay, we're going to do something really crazy here for our top of the hour, and I'm going to introduce you to the ring first, and then I'll welcome you all officially so that just like you do if you're hosting a good party, which this is, it's our post-Halloween party. So if you're hosting a good party, you want to have a really good welcome. And I want to welcome you all in. I'm really proud. Got a little extra. Wanted to keep the $100 off going for you. Welcome in. Happy Saturday, one and all. Hope you had a wonderful Halloween. We've got our last 58 minutes, actually 57 and a half, but who's counting? We've got a very special Saturday, though, but it's near the end, and we've got $100 off, and we're here tomorrow. We've got that big debut with that yellow diamond pendant, that 2 carat of stacked. They're stacked. I mean, it is so good. We have a yellow diamond pendant coming up with 2 carats and yellow diamonds tomorrow in a line style. It's amazing. But this is the Moonstone. Had one earlier in the show. It was a big oval. It's actually our 6 carat oval with the big oval diamonds. We're going to show you this oval. It's going to be bringing you the big diamond weight still, but it's going to be really, really affordable. I'm going to try to do something special on this one. These are those really incredible Moonstones, not a cabochon. Fancy faceting, showing off not 1 or 2 colors. You know, if you look up to the moon, do you usually see, I mean, I know there are occasions where we see the rare eclipses and the rare blue moons and blood, but usually the moon is just kind of like silvery gray. And sometimes you get a little blue glow. That's usually what a moonstone does. Moonstone usually has a little subtle blue or lavender. That's it. Done. That's all. These stones, that's why they're private collection. We can take even a stone that is semi-well known and bring you the best quality that has ever existed. Look at this. This is gorgeous. And it's going to be our fabulous oval. It is a really, really special look. And I know it has this, this kind of interesting, like ethereal kind of glow that happens off the surface. This is a clean stone. It's completely, it is free of inclusion. So you don't need to worry about that. It's just kind of this weird effect that happens when you see the polish of the table like that, and it kind of glows, and you see that little bit of striation. That's not an inclusion at all, and it's definitely not, it's a part of the stone, and it's part of this effect that you get, this shimmering look, but it still has pinks, golden yellows, oranges as well. 9619 is your number here. Just 1 Imperial topaz is left. I am totally loving this ring. But then again, these new collection pieces of Moonstone have just completely sent me to some different, like, again, it was never stone I needed to have. It was like, okay, I can do with it or without it. It's pretty and all, but it's a cabochon and it doesn't have a lot of color. Then this stone is, this collection is introduced, and it's a 216, and it's got every color. Don't just settle with blues and lavenders. It's got bright turquoise aquas. It's got the golden yellows, the oranges, the pinks. I mean, look at it. It's every color. All just where it can be almost from one angle, we're seeing a different look. Every time it moves, look at it on the hand, it's got a diamond weight of 105. So you're still getting a lot of diamonds here. And in that classic double halo design. And now we get to do something really important with the value to make it happen for you. That is, the idea it's going to pick up whatever you're wearing. And it, meaning it's got every color. It's not like it's just, oh, it looks purple because I'm wearing purple. Not at all. It's got every color. It's got the ability to show every color, and simply all at one time. You don't have to move it or see it at just one specific angle. It's giving you all the color all the time. I will make this easy. We'll blow it out right now. Also, one more thing, you can change the gold. We've seen Moonstones lately in yellow and white. You can do anything you'd like here. Don't feel like you have to take it in the white gold. You can do whatever you want to do. We can customize it as needed for your own personal preference, and we got to make it, all I need to do is make it affordable. That's my mission. And here we are, a little post-Halloween party, at least what's left of it, 54 minutes to go with airtime. time. We're not 24 hours a day. We're here tomorrow in the morning. It's then not post-Halloween party, right? I don't think that they're going to let me get away with an extra day of that, right? And reminder, change those clocks if your clocks don't change automatically. Remember, extra hour as we fall back tonight at 2 a.m. I say tonight, you might say the morning. For me, it's nighttime. Here we go. That's when I'm at my peak performance at 2 a.m. Like, okay, now we're rolling. So here we are, 216 and 1 carat of 5. Let's just blow it out. These moonstones have been, we saw one earlier. It was a 6 carat. What, it should be $4,000 or $5,000 for a stone like this. It's the highest quality you could ever find. It's not like you're gonna never see moonstone, but again, what's mostly primarily available, cabochon cuts, very little color, maybe a blue, maybe a lavender, that's that. This is every color of the rainbow. I think of it for opal lovers. I think this is a step up for a lot of people who might like traditionally opals. If you're maybe you're kind of intrigued by amylite, well, that's still primary colors. This is more of a little bit like a pastel meets neon. They're really bright, but they're not primary, and yet you're getting more than just 1 or 2 or 3 colors. And it's gonna be a really good value. Let's blow it out right now. It's a better deal than $49.99. That's what I'm supposed to get. It's the start of the month. It's November. Let's get you going. It's a beauty, and you can wear it every day and enjoy the colors. And every time you look at it, it's gonna be a little different. It's got personality, doesn't it? And we're gonna make this very, very special. Instead of even half of that price, $2,500, going even lower than that. Time to literally shine, but also glow. Shine, glow, and just give surreal, you know what, not even 25, 24, 23, 22. We're already verifying on the ring. I know this is obviously, and you've got $100 coming your way. If you choose to take it, why not? There's no reason not to. There's no consequence for taking the extra $100. Everyone gets it, every item. Let's make it better than 22 or 21 or 2,000. I'm going to sell it $19.99 first caller. Let's do that instead, and we'll give it 60 seconds and it'll go. And then, of course, if you have any requests, we've been pretty busy with requests today. If you have any requests at all, let me know what those might be and we'll help you own it. Look at that. It's just so much fun to move it, see it from all these different angles. It's really $18.90. Oh my gosh, Tony with the Moonstone clock. How'd you do that? Look at that. We got a lot of colors going on today. Now the Moonstone glow of our countdown clock. $18.99. Again, it's clean. It's not inclusions. That's just the look that you get with that really kind of, just see how that surface is the table facet that's right up front. And it just has that extra sheen. You'll see how it just looks like electric blue coming through there. What on earth? It really is. It's a glow with a lot of color. So really fabulous. And again, highest end moonstones I've ever witnessed. And they're here. And we have got a Congolese blowout. So we did our Imperial topaz blowout. Let me show you what we can do on those blue-green stones out of that newer find that we're awfully excited about. And these are all really good blue-greens, but some have a little, that's why I want to put them together. Let me put all 4 up together. We'll give you a big old discount. We've got our last call on the show. If anybody needs that trillion cut diaspore, we've got a major one here, brand new trillion cut color changing one source diaspore. Look how beautiful this is, greens and champagnes and pinks and purples. This one's more pinky too, which I really like. Thank you on the Moonstone. All right, so we're gonna get into our Congolese. We're gonna start with the clover, which has more green to it. This is the benefit of seeing them all together. All like sizes here are gonna be together. So you're gonna find the color you like the best, because again, isn't that the beautiful thing about being people is we all have different preferences. So you've got that blue-green there in the back left. Oh, I love that, just prominent bright green that's in the center and the round. We've got the blue-green, which is a traditional halo, and then I've got 2 more to display. We're gonna stay with another classic in the oval, which is almost 3 carats, and don't worry, I'll walk you through all the carat weights. Here is another different kind of feels like it's between the colors of the other 2. And then we've got, again, round, oval, classic. This is the oval with the baguettes. One more to show you so we can complete the set of 4. This one's going to be a little more elongated, and we've got yet another oval here in the 3 1/4 carats. So the deal with the stone is you can see they're all traditional blue greens, but different variations of ratios of the blue and the green together. They're all a little different. So that's important, but you've got a stone that has a tourmaline, we know that. Of course, if it were known to have, if we were able to verify that it had copper content, it'd be called Paraíba. It certainly looks like a Paraíba. It acts like a Paraíba. It's glowing neons. It's bright blue greens. They come from a source that, well, we traditionally haven't seen Paraíbas, but there are new finds. And this is one of the newer ones out of the Congo. And without any actual full comprehensive chemical element testing, which takes time to do, it takes, what's the other thing? It takes a lot of money. That's why it hasn't been done. Like, you can't do it in a day because they have to raise money. It's usually millions and millions of dollars. They have to have also a large supply. You have to have a bigger source because you don't want to test one stone and call it a day. You want to take a bigger sample size than that. So with these newer finds, we sometimes don't know right on the outset what exactly the chemical makeup is. We know it's tourmaline, but we don't know the ins and outs because different little trace elements of different elements in the world that are in the earth at the presence of the actual origination of the stone, that's what actually contributes to the color. So, or colors in this case, because you see there are varieties of. So it really is dependent on, is it copper? Could it be something else? What are the exact elements? I think that for those of us that are gem nerds, we like to know. We will know eventually. But at this point in time, what we know is what it looks like. What we know is what it really has a very similar quality to, and that is Paraíba. And you get the blue greens there as well. So it's a basic fact that with these sizes, 2, 3, 4 carats, if you're into that size range and they're Paraíbas with copper content that's known, they got to be $40,000 or $50,000. That doesn't always get the affordability level that you and I can all just say, yeah, let's just take one. When they actually, again, before they've got that known quantity of the elements, you can get a little better value. Or in this case, because it's a blowout, a lot better value. So you're choosing which one you like the best. You let me know what that is. We're going to help you right now get these really important stones, whatever it is, and we'll try to do some recaps before the day is over. We've got all 4 coming down to the same low price. Let me walk you through the carat weights because that's going to be important, and maybe you're partial to a larger size or a smaller size. This will help you get to know them. But we do have this really, I'm just going to, I don't know, for whatever reason, I just want to reverse these because, well, just makes more sense to me visually. We'll walk you through carat weights. That's our 325 in the back center, 325 with 78 points in diamonds. Then the next size down is going to be a 289. That would be right up front. The other oval there with the baguette stacked on the sides, 289, 37 points in diamonds. Then we go to our 223, which is the round right here to your right. That's that clover style, 223, 58 points in diamonds. And then we go over here, probably the most blue. Yeah, I think that's pretty safe to say. Most blue is in our carat 40. That's actually a Brazilian stone. So interestingly enough, we got 3 Congolese, 1 Brazilian, all new finds because they've all been within the last couple of years. And that's the Brazilian on the left. So Brazilian and then the rest are Congo. Okay, so it's actually going to be a little mix there, but that's that. We couldn't help ourselves. Put it in with the blue greens, gave you the most blue. Ironic, or maybe not so much, that the most blue is coming from the Brazilian mine stone. Either way, all great price discounts because they're not even going to be $4,999. Here we're at it again. We're at it again. The big discount is on the way, and we have got to make this incredibly affordable for you. That's what I'm all about. I don't care how exotic it is. My job is to take the most exotic, important gemstones in the world and make them affordable to each and every human being out there that watches this show. That is the job. That is the literal job. So here's what I'm doing. And boy, do I have a lot of freedoms when it's a blowout, especially on a sales show. $100 extra off. That has nothing compared to what I'm going to do for you first. That is not going to be $49 or $39 or $29 or $19. And there are some really good sized stones up here. And yet, if you want to go the Brazilian route, I think that's giving you the most blue by far. Let's make them all very affordable, not even 19. I'll keep on going. This would be a good time to call. You see how quickly the Imperial topaz went? Same thing's going to happen here. This is a very, very important stone, and we're going to take them a lot lower. Then 19, then 18, then 17. They're all one of a kinds. When they're gone, they're gone. So this will be it. Last chance, last call, 1777. They will not be. And we still got $100 coming up your way. So let's make it even better. $16.99. Any one of them you like. $16.99 plus your extra discount makes them $1,599. We'll do some recaps. I want to remind you we have our big kunzite pendant still here. I do want to also show you, there are a few of you saying, did you say yellow diamond pendant? It's tomorrow. It's just one of the hundreds of pieces that I have to present to you to you tomorrow for our Sunday, but look at this. That's the yellow diamond. It's a pendant. It's going to go north to south on the neckline. It is gorgeous. That's got 2 carats of perfectly matched yellow diamonds. We will see that tomorrow. We also have a big ruby, I mean, like if you're looking for that $28,000 piece, we got one. We have the Tanzanite pendant still here. I've got nothing but recaps. Don't forget about the yellow diamond. We've only got moments left. We got about 43 minutes or so, and I'm going to do recaps because I've shown you everything now from the show. So if you have a request, get it in. If you want to see something from earlier, let me know which piece it is. Those are only, guys, they can't go lower. Remember what I told you earlier, $2,000 for a band. A plain, if I'm to take everything out of those rings, take the center stone first, take all the diamonds, that's actually how they're taken apart. They all get melted down. By the way, did I mention that? I try to just keep you updated. Even if you wait till tomorrow or on Monday when we're not here and you're calling up going, I saw something on Saturday, I've thought about it, I've done the research, I want to get it. You can't get it. It's going to be melted down. We are still melting pieces, especially after the sale event here. We're melting pieces that don't sell because number one, they're offered at their lowest price today anyways, so it's not like they're going to go any better in price. So there's no point in keeping it here. But then we're melting down to make gold more affordable going forward for you, so you don't have to pay that going cost of gold rate no matter where it's going to go between now and the end of the year. So that's really important as well. It's how we make new jewelry affordable as well. This though, nothing is going out lower than this. That stone, if you take out the stone and take out the diamonds, there's $2,000 in any gold band right now as you start. So just foundationally speaking, that's $2,000 in the band. So what we have here, a lot better at $16.99, but really $15.99. Okay, so we're going to move right along. Last call, 60 seconds. We got a few people dialing in. We'll see what we got going on. Then we've got recap time. Unless you have any requests. We were very busy with requests the first couple hours, not so much in the last hour. So let me know what you'd like to see. I've shown you everything for the Saturday besides the diaspora pendant. There's a ruby, it's like 28 grand. I think if we all pool our money together and share it, that's one thing. I don't know if that's going to be for one caller. So we do have a couple pieces to recap though. So we'll do that just in case you are a little bit late to the show here today. We've got our last, and only a couple, so I'm going to recap so we can sell everything out. I don't know if we have that yellow diamond necklace. I think we do. Yes, go ahead. You got it, right side on the hand. So that right side is that, I'm calling it a clover. It looks very you-know-who designer. It's 6221. It's my favorite number in the world. It's a 2 carat 23. It's a 223, and it's also going to be our 58-point diamond weight around it. That's in the white gold only, so that one will stay. And I think everything up there is going to stay as it is. And that's going to be that really beautiful round. So if you like a lot of spark, you like some snap, you like some brilliance dear stone, you go there. 223, 58 points in diamonds, down to just $16.99. That has that luxury. You know, there's a luxury feel to any time you see that 4-leaf clover in jewelry. It's usually in enamel. Like today, if you watch Game 7, there will be a player who's wearing the enamel version of the necklace. You know, he went out to Beverly Hills on Rodeo Drive. I know this because I saw him there and I saw him buy it. And, he wears it every day while he plays the game, and he's a Dodger player. And, you know, he's got the blue enamel version, and that's like $100,000 for enamel. And this is because it's that shape. It's recognizable instantly because of that shape. So that shape is what makes it so iconic. That kind of like, again, quatrefoil meets clover. Yes? Front and the left together. All right, so we go to the front here, which is the stacks of baguettes, and then the left side, which is the Brazilian. Remember, the rest are Congolese. And they're there together side by side. So definitely more blue. If you're looking for more blue, I would go here. That oval is the 140 with the 58 points in diamonds. This oval is going to be a little more green-blue. Still got blue elements, but you see the comparison here side by side. That stone is larger, 289 on the oval on my ring finger. That has the 37 points in the 4 individual baguettes. Same mounting we saw earlier with Aquamarine, which by the way is still here. So we did see this mounting earlier with Aqua if you'd like to see it. This trillion cut yellow diamond is available. And we do have the blue-green versus the more green-blue. So 2 great ways to go. Same price either way, $15.99 at checkout. Jason, which one would you like? It's our last call. They don't go lower. Do we have any Congolese, or this is the Brazilian stone here. There's the Brazilian blue-green. The rest are Congolese green-blues. So totally up to you. Final 30 seconds, then we move. Yes? Question? You're good. All right. Let's go. Last call on the show. What can we do for you before Saturday wraps up? We see you tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. That is 1 p.m. Eastern time. Hopefully you can join us. Don't forget, time change day. Falling back, giving you an extra hour. Look at that. That is the diaspora. We got to show that. That's got to go. And it will, because I'm going to price this so that it's for sure to go. Got to make sure the big 795 trillion gets a home. Last chance on this wheel. I know we've got a lot of verifications. We're verifying on 3 of the 4. The one nobody's asked about is the more stretched limo version of the clover style with the pave. That's that elongated oval. Left side. That's the more blue. That's the Brazilian. Item number is 112-6162. Is that the one you'd like? All right. Sounds like this one's going with the double halo. Verifying right now. It does. It is so, I mean, just, it looks like a Paraíba. If it was a Paraíba, it'd be 20 grand on the show. Yeah. Left and center again together. Just probably going to see it right now at home. They were just on. Together on the hand. We'll just reverse them here. So there we go together. Let me move this one. Maybe they want to see them side by side. There you go. So blue-green out of Brazil, green-blue out of the Congo. South America versus Africa. If it's been a while since you looked at a map. Geography and all that good stuff. Yeah. Let me know in a hurry because we have several people talking about this blue-green out of Brazil. Several people talking about that right now. And nobody's even inquired about my yellow diamond tennis bracelet. Is it intimidating? Sure. Yeah, it is. But you know what we can do? We can make it affordable for you. We got about 35 minutes to make everything affordable. I've been doing it all day. What else can we do for you? All right, back to the close-up we go. Congolese and Brazilian stones. Which one we choosing? Just go with Brazil. Just, I mean, I know I'm not supposed to tell you what to do, but go with the left side out of Brazil. Go with that blue-green. Go with, I don't know how it's even here to this point. I've been on these for like 85 minutes. I don't know. I don't know how they're here. You can't buy a gold band for $1,599. And for those that go, huh? You cannot. If you venture this holiday season, let's just say you're out to dinner because you're going to the holiday party and you're at that big outdoor mall and you go to the Cheesecake Factory and you happen to walk by a jewelry store and they're selling men's wedding bands that are 2 millimeters. Do you want to take the left side? Brazil? Brazil's gone. Brazil's out of here. I've never worked so hard to sell a beautiful stone in my life. But anyway, it's crazy. But if you walk by a jewelry store at any point, like let's say you're visiting relatives and you're in a big city and you walk by that beautiful store. Maybe don't go high end. Maybe you're not on Rodeo or Fifth Avenue. Pick a regular store, a jewelry store. It could be a no-name mom and pop. They're great. That's where I like to go. Forget Rodeo. Let me go see what you find more interesting things there. You know, go to a pawn shop. Go look what they got. You're not going to find a gold band for this price tag. I know that's going to kind of smack everybody in the face because, you know, it's been a while since we've all probably been hanging out in retail. But just for fun, just to know that I'm not just blowing smoke up here. This is for real. You're spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for a plain, basic, teeny, tiny gold band. And to get stones like this that are rare and specialty and all of that, and to have a value, and let me take this one down because that one has found its home. So that is 112-6162, bye-bye gone. The rest are Congolese. They're amazing. We'll move right along. Jason, what were you taking over there? I'm just getting my recaps ready to go. Gotcha. From earlier today, those have got to be close to sold out then, right? Let me recap something because I know a lot of you were tardy to the party today. My post-Halloween party. This is what we have. I want to show you this pendant and if you're going to say, I don't want a pearl that ever has a flaw, then you're never going to own a natural pearl. Please go buy fake. Please go buy fake. Because especially when you're going South Sea, you're going to have some little teeny tiny, remember how close up we are? This is the stuff. I've got perfect eyesight. I've been blessed with good eyesight. I'm really lucky because I look at gems and jewelry all day. I look at settings. I look at, you know, is a little prong crooked? Is there rhodium missing? Whatever. That's what I do for a living. You would never see this. Here's the case in point. Let me show it from the distance away on the hand. You're never going to see any flaws to your pearls when it's on. nothing. This is the beauty of showing it up close, from a distance, and then from a major distance. That's why I do that. This is our dueling pearl pendant drop. This is all bail, so you can take your biggest chain you got. I have a rope chain I love. I'm glad I bought it 30 years ago before I was even in the business, because it would cost the price of a really beautiful luxury car right now, because it's a really heavy, thick rope chain. And I don't wear it much because it takes a piece with a really big bail. And it's a shame. I'll probably at some point just sell it and, take a month off and go on vacation or something like that. But no, I'm kidding. I don't do that. But point is, it's really like, again, if you have a thicker chain that never gets worn, this is going to work, because look at the size of the bail, essentially. It's part of the design. It drapes an 11 millimeter and a 13 millimeter white South Sea, Tahitian South Sea, and it's going to be on the neckline here. It's got a 2-inch, I don't know why, I guess we didn't put that up there earlier, but I think it was 2 inches if my memory serves. Let me show you here. Indeed, it is 2 inches top to bottom, and it's going on the neckline. So you can see it that way, and imagine what it's going to look like on your favorite chain, and it sits beautifully, and it looks almost like molten gold. And you have this gorgeous natural variety of pearl anyways that's dripping from your neckline, not heavy, not oversized. I mean, yes, it's going to show up. Is anyone going to not see that on your neckline? Of course everyone will notice it. And it's beautiful. The black and white look is what we saw earlier in diamonds, in diamond bands and diamond earrings. Now we're seeing it with the jewel of the sea, which is the South Sea pearls, and that great length, and you put your favorite chain with it, and it's under $1,000. And it's all 18 karat yellow gold. We'll go back to the hand here, and we'll show you what we can do. Instead of $9.99, it's $888. That comes down to $788 today, because for the next 32 minutes, you got another $100 off. So take advantage of that as well, because that's important too. So $888, one only there, really $788. Thank you so much. We have our final 30 minutes to go. So it's now, well, unless you have requests of something you haven't seen yet, I'm going to be recapping, because I've shown you everything today except the pendant. We're going to show that trillion cut coming up. That big diaspora is going to be coming up, but that is so beautiful for $788. Simple, stately, designer written all over it. That's a one only. Let's go to, if you want to go more flash, more gem, more diamonds, more of everything you love. Look at this diaspora. It is and I know it's going to balance, but I do want to remind you there are diamonds up here in the bail as well. Item number is 1129631. Thank you again for being with us. We have 30 minutes left to go, so it's go time. And it's one of those days you can feel it. It's going to get really, really, really busy here, as it always does in the last 30 minutes of any show, late night or morning. So this is your chance to pick up whatever you love, because everyone's kind of evaluating what they've seen. And now we're into recap territory. So everyone's taken all the great jewelry they can't stop thinking about before it goes to someone else, because at the end of the show at 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific, it's all going to be gone anyways. Let's blow out this huge 7 karat 95 trillion. It's the completer of my trillion cut extravaganza today. Been so many good trillion cuts today. From the fancy cut trillion pendant and Tanzanite, to the trillion yellow diamond I'm wearing, to now the 795 ultimate high level color changing diaspora out of Turkey, and only one source in the world. Diamond weight is 19 points. Yellow gold is how it's set. It can be changed to white or to rose, and whatever you'd like to do there, but let's get you a look at it from a distance away so you can appreciate what that is all about. This is the bail. The bail, as you can see, is done in pave, and then you have this really gorgeous, lavish look from a distance. Here's what it looks like from a distance on the hand, and then we'll show it on the neckline. It's kind of like a door knocker style, really. A trillion meets a door knocker, because it has that swing where the bail meets the open work, meets and leads into that great stone that you can see is going to be actually 100% color change stone. It's going to go completely to a pinky purple as it changes light source. Here's the length of it. It's going to be a total length there of 1.25 inches, top to bottom. Remember, you're changing the gold. Here's what it looks like on the neckline as well. And oh yes, look at that. That trillion yellow's got to get a home too before we go. But here's your chance to get the diaspora, one and only, massive size. I just love the movement of it. I love the way that this, just everything done in diamonds, but with that little bit of extra, the mirror finishing. Gotta love when we have diamonds paired up with great gold, because it's shine and sparkle together. All together, you never have to be without a looker of a piece. Plus that diaspora is amazing. And it just really is a bit of a chameleon, and it adapts. It changes color fully, but it also is going to adapt to whatever you wear, because sometimes it's more champagne as we take it up close here. Sometimes it's more golden. It's got those kiwi greens, which we look for. Here's another perspective on it, so you can really see that stone directly face up and admire the sparkle. The sparkle is intense here. And let's make it really interesting. And don't forget about anything we are recapping here. This one's our first time looking at it, besides a little flashy flash here and there. But it's a huge value. Do you know this is supposed to be $69.99? Of course not. We're showing it for the first time, giving you that killer value. Let's make it even better than $69.99. I know nobody's paying that, because I have spoiled you rotten with pricing today, as I always like to do. Today, even better, post-Halloween party. It wraps up in 28 minutes. If you like the yellow diamond I'm wearing, trillion cut, amazing. This diaspora, trillion cut, amazing. I know trillion cuts are very unusual. We don't see them all the time. You got some good ones to choose from here today. It's not even half this price. This is a bargain. It's a one-source stone. It's super, super rare, and we're going to blow it out for a better price than even $69, $59, $49, $39, even $29.99. And we got last call on the show, and I'm sorry, the bail kind of flipped inside to that split style, but again, you saw that diamond bail. I'll try to, just the gravity of it is going to take it on. Let me move this a little bit more so you can see it from a different perspective. I'll hold it for you so you can see it move a little bit better, and then appreciate the diamonds and the gold and the design, everything else. Let's make it better than $29. You got to have a diaspora. And I wouldn't recommend it if it was really cloudy, hazy included, like most of them are out there. This is that top tier, best of material. Can't get enough of it. Let's make it even better than $2,500. I'll blow it out, $24.99, first caller. And then you take $100 extra off anything you want. That or anything else you've seen in the show, or anything you want to request that we bring out from the inventory. And there's, again, don't forget about that diamond bail that's right over there. It just doesn't want to hang out in the proper way, but there it is. That's what that looks like. There's that diamond bail. Great basket work. Is that Mickey? It looks like Mickey Mouse. Is it? What is going on here? Is this, wow, is this a hidden message? Is this your sign to go to the happiest place on earth? I don't know. It looks not as much when you see it directly up. At first, it kind of reminded me of that very famous mouse. But here it is with a really good look. And again, basket work is just a subtle detail you see from the sides as you wear it, from the profile. I mean, what a really beautifully ornate style. And again, it's the prongs. There's actually a prong all the way throughout that's going to lead over and wrap over the diamonds. Anybody else on requests? All right, we're caught up. We're all good. So let me check on something here. Do we have, I have a very, very, very complicated question. Do we have any diamonds by the yard left from earlier? Remember the 31 pointer? We had a few of them in white gold. I'm going to see if we have any left. If we do, I think we should probably sell that out. It was only here by request. Shouldn't have ever been on the show. It's our most affordable idea of the entire day. And it's going to be item number 1110456. So let's just hang out for about 60 seconds with this 5-stone DBTY. Wow. Okay. Well, we got plenty left to go around. I thought we had one left. Apparently, we've got a couple. So we've got, and maybe we released a few, I don't know, but this is what we're going to do here. It is the ultimate value in a necklace. It is our DBTY style, 5 stones, 3/4 of the way around. It's in 1110456, and it's in white gold with these bigger, chunkier, over 6-point individual diamonds bezel set, and it's in white gold only. It's also going to go out on Monday for you, so you'll have it by Wednesday or Thursday of next week, depending on where you live. You will have it very, very quickly, and if I wish everything I shop for came that quickly, but wow, it's really exciting to be able to get this. Now let's take a look at it on the neckline, because we just want to recap it from earlier. It was brought up by request. I was so glad we had it for you. Let me find my center here. That's where you got it. So there it is. Really special look here. If you reverse it, you're always going to see the flash of the diamonds from the open front and back bezel. And they go really perfectly from one corner to the other, and it's $599. For a DBTY necklace that I think is our most wearable, because sometimes when you go to the 202, it's a bit much for everyday wear for some. If you hang out even with the 1 carat, they go all the way around. This is really that perfect style that I think makes it, even if you're just really, truly casual in your lifestyle, I think it's going to work. And it's $599, but you get $100 off that as well. It makes it our most affordable idea of the entire day and makes it $499. $99 only for the necklace. So thank you so much. And I just wanted to recap that. If you're looking for a nice, affordable way to get yourself a very, very, very pretty piece of jewelry, that's a great way to go, I believe. So white gold only, $4.99, and we'll go back to the hand to take a look at it one more time that way. So it'll be $4.99 only. Thank you all so much. I'm glad you're here for the end of the show. If there is anything else you want to save $100 on, please do it now. Please give us a quick call. We'll help you out. We'll bring out anything you want to see again. I'll recap. I think our diaspora's got to go because that big trillion that's up close here is, I know, it's defying the odds of gravity here, but take a look. There it is. It's up close here, and we'll take a look at that diaspora one more time. That's $24.99. Just had to flash some of our more affordable because not everything has to be $2,000 or $3,000. We've got diamond necklaces for $4.99. Also want to remind you that we had a big Tanzanite earlier. This is a Tanzanite and platinum. We had turquoise. We had a diamond, yellow diamond necklace. I've got a few pieces here that are under $1,000 to recap for you. So we'll do that as well. Plus our really large moonstone is still here. I know the smaller one went very quickly. I think it was gone before I even priced it at the final low. But here's my larger moonstone we did have earlier. This is a bigger oval, and that's going to have, it has that same kind of schiller effect, but it's going to be that really special 9621 item number. This is the large 612. So also really brought together with some very big diamonds also. So bigger diamonds, really exquisite look here. That's my best one. It's also my largest one, and that's still here. 6 carat 12 in the size. It also has the diamonds at 55 points, so they're impressive. About getting close to 30 points a piece there on those bigger diamonds as well. Really close. I mean, 27 and a half. So pretty close to a third of a carat there. And we're blowing it out. That one's here for only $29.99. Don't forget to call and ask about requests. We got 20 minutes to go, helping you out with anything else. And I'll bring out some pieces for, let's just do some pieces from the recap. And then we'll bring out pieces that we're not supposed to show. So lots and lots of great values here for the end of the day. Want to remind you that if there are any requests from the entire inventory, we're happy to bring those out. We will do that fabulous moonstone for $28.99. I've got my under $1,000 recap coming up as well. So you can get anything you'd like from this incredible wheel that we have coming up, and they're going to be super, super affordable as well. We have a $9.99 diamond band. This is my last one left of this pyramid style, and you can see it's got that great designer insignia that is not one of our own, but it's got a great designer hallmark on the inside that makes that one what should be very expensive. We also have this gorgeous Tanzanite. I'm a big fan of that one. That one's $777. So it's getting more affordable now. Tanzanite, then we have the turquoise necklace. Just a few recaps here for you. There's the turquoise. It comes with the chain. The chain has diamonds. That is $888. So again, everything $999 or less. And then I also had, I think we have our yellow diamond necklace still hanging out here as well. The moonstone's $29.99. The other one's gone. We had this yellow diamond necklace also, which is very, very attractive. It's a really pretty classic here, but it's got the big center stone, which is a 53 pointer. So really impressive larger yellow diamond in a cushion cut. And then I'll show you that one. We'll set it off to the side here. So lots of options, but all under $1,000. So keep that in mind. And here is that yellow diamond necklace to look at. So you can just take that into consideration as well. If you'd like a bigger yellow diamond, that is a good way to go. 53 pointer. I know it doesn't look like much when it's up against rings here, but that is a necklace with a 53 point center yellow on its own. Then you've got a couple of side yellow diamonds that are the rounds, and that's going to be also $9.99. So everything $9.99 or less. And then let me move that chain over. So again, both coming, well, the yellow diamond is all one complete necklace. The turquoise is coming with its own separate chain. So that's how that works. And then we also have, I can throw in some other great options. Let's do everything else here. We've got some other cool options for you to consider that are also under $1,000. Let me show you what else I can do. And we'll just give you a big broad spectrum wheel. Lots of things that some of which you haven't even seen today in the show. There are rings. There are fabulous, look at this aqua, emerald cut aqua here in yellow gold. That is going to be also, just go ahead, under $1,000. These are under $1,000 before your extra discount, by the way. So that's, I think, pretty impressive. We have a gorgeous diamond necklace. Let me just put in, I mean, all kinds of variety up here. This is a diamond pendant, a stiletto style diamond pendant in white, yellow, or rose. You're going to choose your favorite gold color, and these are for those of you that are saying, I can't do fine jewelry anymore with price tags. Oh, yes, you can. We will prove that to you here today at the end of the show. Look at that. That's a $699 pendant. Every price I'm mentioning is before your extra $100 off, which you have a real big opportunity to take advantage of here at the end. Here is my citrine fancy cut. I've got another one for you. I've got two. They're actually going to be $9.99 a piece for these two Madeira citrines you're going to see, and we're going to give you a Madeira citrine in more of an emerald cut shape, but still a little different with the way the diamonds surround it. So everything up here, and I'm going to keep adding. Let's show you a few more to shop on as well. We've got a gorgeous ruby style also. I mean, these are pieces you haven't even seen necessarily today in full presentations, but want to show you we can make everything crazy, ridiculous, affordable for you. Everything has got to go. Everything is going to find its home. Look at this. This is our end of our show. We've got about 19 minutes to go. Here's the big ruby band. Look at that. The ruby is exquisite. Ruby band with that, there's that quatrefoil design again, kind of like a superstar design. Then we've got a kunzite in 18 karat gold. This is a solitaire style kunzite. Let's bring that pendant up front. Switch in this really big emerald cut. That's a good one. It's a 2 karat 29 on the kunzite and 18 karat gold. What else? Anybody want anything in particular? We can really mark it down. Take a look at what we have. I'm just throwing jewelry up there, showing you what we can do for under $1,000. Everything up there is. So take full advantage of it. We got a lot of specialty pieces, and yet they've all got to go. So we've got, let me see, there's got to be, I'm going to just, whatever I've got in front of me, I'm going to put up there. I'm looking for bags that have jewelry in them. That's all we can do. Make everything really affordable. Take advantage. Remember, this is that really special. I love a good kunzite. Let me bring the band up forward here. This is our 18 karat gold. So yes, there's still even 18 karat gold up there. Love the big aqua. Love the citrines we have side to side. This diamond pendant, well below, it's $699. Yeah, the most affordable piece up there is going to be actually $699. That would be, let's see, we've got the pendant. And I'm thinking, is there anything else? Everything else is going to be a little bit more, but we go $777, we go $888, we go $999, and everything's $100 off. So let's take them all. Take one, take all. They're all under $1,000, which is meaning the most you'd pay actually is $899 with your extra discount you've got. And we've got 17 minutes to shop today. Let's go for it. Let's make it happen. Whatever you like. Questions, we can give you all the details, all the pertinent information like the carat weights, try it on, all that good stuff as you call and ask. So please don't hesitate to do just that. Yellow diamond necklace. I love this kunzite. That's 18 karat gold, by the way. You get, this is Tanzanite. That's a Tanzanite cushion cut set in platinum. The rest is going to be in gold. I think that is our only platinum. Actually, the ruby is also in platinum. So 2 pieces in platinum. The rest are in gold. Very high-end way to go is gold right now. And then you choose what you like. Last chance, last call. What a wheel to get fine jewelry. This is what nobody else in the world can do right now, is bring you solid platinum, solid gold for price tags like this. We are in last call on our Saturday. Thank you for being with me. We finish up our week tomorrow. It's our 10 to 1, same time, same place as today for our Sunday morning or afternoon, depending on where you reside. But we've got 3 hours tomorrow. It's going to be incredible. The time changed tonight, so we'll get an extra hour. So it'll feel a little later when we get started. It'll feel more like 11 a.m. So yeah, it's going to be a fun one. And it's Sunday, so Sundays are do not miss. You know that. And let's take a look at what's left here. And everything on that wheel should go before the day ends here. So we'll just kind of sit here, hang out. If you have any other requests that I can bring out, happy to do that as well. I'll tell you, I would pick out one of those necklaces, either the turquoise or the yellow diamond, and then get a ring to go with it. There are so many fabulous pieces up here that are just far too affordable for what it should ever be. And I know we get really used to sale prices, but this is ridiculous. I'm seeing everything out there for under $1,000 and well under. Like I said, if it's $9.99, it's really $8.99. So take whatever you like. If it's $6.99, it's really $5.99. There's diamond pendants. There's necklaces with turquoise. There's necklaces with yellow diamonds. The rest are rings. Yes. I did. It's like $50,000. It's the one I've been wearing all day. Do you want a better price on it? I can give one to you. Who is it, Jason? Hi, Monica. Well, let's just show it real quick here. This is it's not under $1,000, but it is a yellow diamond bracelet. I've been wearing it all day. Let her know, Jason, it's only yellow gold and it's 7 1/4 inches. So those are the first 2 things she needs to know. It's also pear shapes and marquise cuts together in natural diamonds. You can let Monica know there's 6 carats 47 of yellow diamonds here. I'll show it on the wrist. That's where I've been wearing it all day. Take a look at this. That is for you. Now we can put up the specs for you. It's 112-9325. If anybody would like this bracelet, it's a variation of a tennis bracelet. It's still going to be yellow diamonds all the way around. It's a 7¼ inch because, and this is the closure. It's got a fold under style safety catch, which is what you can see is not done, but all you do is literally push it. That's the easiest locking mechanism you'll ever have. And then that's your closure. So it keeps going. It's basically 2 pear shapes back to back with a marquise in the middle. 2 pear shapes, marquise. That keeps going all the way around. 6 carats, 47 of pear-shaped yellow diamonds. I know Tony was like, I thought I was done for the day. Not quite yet. We're just going to give you a yellow diamond deal here in solid gold. Again, it's all bigger stones. They average out. There's 24 stones, by the way. They average out to be 27 points a piece or so. And that is going to be, well, like I said, $49,999. If you'd like it, I can get it under 20. Okay, but let me know and I can give you an off air on that one. Yes, go ahead. Kunzite, sure can. Here's the kunzite ring for who? You got it, Sonia. This is my 18 karat gold. It's the only 18 karat gold up there, Sonia. So good eye on that one. It's our kunzite solitaire. It's going to be our emerald cut. It's $229. It's got diamonds around the edge, actually. So there's 11 points in diamonds around the edge. And that's going to be, that is one of our $9.99 deals up there. So Sonia, that's for you. That's our big kunzite emerald cut. Let's go. It's last call on the show. What can I help you with? That yellow diamond, by the way, is here for $59.99. That's one we had earlier as well. So this kunzite should be going. You can stack along with it. It's got diamonds along the outside perimeter. It's basically around the edge of the halo. So you see the diamonds that sit right there along the sides of the stone. We also have a quick request for Amy. Hi, Amy. We've got some diamonds. They're yellow diamond studs. They're bezel set. I'll add them up to the wheel here. These are our yellow diamond studs. They're cushion cuts, Amy, and they are $9.99. So those are a quick request here. Yellow diamond stud earrings. I'll put them off to the side so the graphics do not block them. But they are a total weight of 50 points. So they're 1/4 carats each. Yellow gold bezel set studs. They're also part of the under 1,000. They're $9.99 for those yellow diamond studs. And we're very, very, very busy. So any questions? This whole wheel should be clear. In 12 minutes when we go off the air, the wheel should be empty. Let's go for it, guys. Yeah. Kunzite is gone. Never mind. All right. Sonia didn't get it, but someone else did. 112-9466 on the kunzite. How can we help you? We're on our way to clearing the wheel. The wheel should be empty by the time 1 o'clock gets here. I'm fine. If that happens before 1 o'clock, that's fine too. We can get everything at home. That's the goal. That's the idea. You don't find fine jewelry for under $1,000. We're doing everything up there. The pendant, this is a pendant. It's a stiletto style pendant in white diamond drops. That's going to be here for that's our most affordable item up there. That is only $699. Take your discount. Take that discount and run with it, everybody. Let's make sure everybody gets their favorite here before our time is up. Did she need, Jason, an off-air price on that bracelet? I can do better than 20 grand, or did she just say, forget about it, that's not for me? Exactly. I was thinking it was under 1,000. No, it's closer to 20. But we can do something special if you really like it here at the end of the show. And then, of course, your last call here on anything you like. Don't forget about the diamonds by the yard necklace that we had earlier. That is $5.99. Still have 1 or 2 of those left as well. So you have got options. There are options here, but again, that wheel needs to be clear. We cannot, anything that's still here at the end of the day gets melted anyways. So it's like your true last call. It's a last call opportunity. We've got 2 citrines, gorgeous diamond band, yellow diamonds in a necklace and an earring. I would get the whole set, yes. Ruby, you got it. That ruby's in platinum. The ruby is going to be item number 1128856. It is already gone as well. That's a platinum ruby. Look at that ruby. It's a huge stone. 77 points, it looks bigger. It is 33 points in diamonds and a heavy band of platinum. That is gone. That was only $9.99, really $8.99 with your discount. Take advantage of that sale price. Ruby is gone. We still have the yellow diamonds for Amy. Again, anybody can take those yellow diamond studs. They go beautifully with the yellow diamond cushion cut necklace because they're all cushions. So they all work together. What would you like before we go? The wheel's got to be clear. In literally 10 minutes and 20 seconds left of air time. That's not a lot of time. Everything needs to be gone. Everything needs to be gone off this wheel. The kunzite already is, the ruby already is. We're verifying on the yellow diamond pieces, both the bracelet, or rather the necklace and the earrings. And our last call on everything up there. Do not wait. Do not wait. If you wait till the end of the show, they're going down to melt anyway. So that's the thing. You cannot be, no one can afford to wait at this point on anything up here at all. You take full advantage, get what you can, and make sure you make it yours. And again, a lot of pieces are under $9.99, so a big value on everything you see up there. Want you to take advantage as quickly as you can. We're running out of airtime. Everybody likes to wait till the little last minute. That's going to be not a lot of time to get everybody helped out. So make sure you call. What can we help you with? Is it a Diamonds by the Yard? We still have those Diamond by the Yard available, and we're very busy. We can't get anyone through, so don't get impatient and hang up. If you're waiting on hold, just stay there. We're going to have about 30 seconds till we have an operator ready and with you, and they will be here to help. So anything you need, or if there's anything else, it doesn't need to be something off of this wheel. You can shop whatever you like from the entire show. Please do. Or if you have a request you want to make and have it ready for tomorrow, we're here for that as well. Well, it is go time. Necklaces, earrings, rings galore. There is not a real, there's no other place in the world to shop like this. There is no other, and that's okay. If you've given up on shopping altogether, that's fine. But if you are still a shopper of jewelry and you seek out those values, it is definitely right here in front of you on this wheel. Everything from gold and platinum together, stunning looks, amazing designs. This is not a time to wait. You know what to do. You know what to do. Everything, you know, we all seek out value. We all know value when you see it. We're very, very busy on these phone lines right now. So please be patient with us, and everything is going. And I'm not even getting word on what's going. So you may call in. Once you get through, you may find out your piece is already gone. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, because they're pretty much one of a kind, except for the pendant, the necklace, well, the yellow diamond and the yellow diamond earrings. So that's going to be it. Last call on the show. Thank you again. Don't forget, we're back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. We got the time change tonight. We got an extra hour. We'll start a little bit. It'll still be 10 o'clock, but it'll feel a little later. So we hope you'll join us for that. Big, big, big Sunday as always. We love our Sundays together. I hope you'll be a part of it. And anything you need, $699. Don't wait. Whatever you do, this is time to dial. And I know we're busy. Obviously, we're going to be busy here. I think we're going to be busy well after we go off the air here today as well. And take what you love. Your operators have the information. These have all been presented in full in the last day or two. So we are going to hook you up with those great values you have been craving and loving. And this is what we do, and only we do. There is truly nobody else that makes jewelry affordable like we do. And that's what's so exciting about this opportunity. So let me know. And remember, nothing will be more than $8.99, because those prices you see are prior to your discount. That's another big just mention there, is that these aren't really, you're not paying $9.99 for anything. You're getting $100 off. So you're paying actually $8.99 maximum for anything up there you'd like. Yes? Is the gold band in front, are you talking about this one here with the diamonds? Is it heavy? That's a relative term, but no, it's not going to be anything I would classify as heavy. Is it finished on the inside? Yes. I mean, it's only so big a band. So yes. This one. Well, let's show it on the hand here and give you a millimeter size in the width. And we'll show you right here. I wouldn't say heavy. You can see it fits like a band that, well, it's got a 4.5 millimeter width to it. It's covered in diamonds from one side to the other. That's all pave. The diamond weight is going to total, I don't remember, but let me find it on a bag and it'll help us. It'll 37 points in diamonds. It's one only in yellow gold. It's item number 112-7812. And this one is only $9.99. And we're verifying 2 people on 1 ring. So that's the trouble there. It's $8.99 at checkout, finished on the inside. I wouldn't say heavy, but I wouldn't say it's lightweight. You feel it. I mean, it's obviously, it's a relative term. We could give you a gram weight if we knew your ring size, but we don't. So again, it's hard to say, because right now it's about a 6. It could go up higher, it could go lower. It obviously depends. So that's going to be, but it's all solid pave and on like a pyramid style detail to the way that's done. Don't forget, we have yellow diamonds, necklace and earrings that go together and match. How else can we help you? Final 5 minutes to go in our Saturday and $100 off. Why not take advantage of that? Because I think we're going to miss that when it's gone. And we want to see that $100 extra savings. The prices don't get better. I'm going to walk you through what's here. We have this gorgeous aquamarine. First of all, the most affordable piece is definitely the pendant. The pendant up front is diamonds. It's white diamonds. That is $6.99. Then we go to the yellow diamond necklace and the earrings. They're $9.99 each. They'll really be $8.99. This band with diamonds is also $9.99. The aqua is $9.99. The citrine, both Madeira citrines are $9.99. The Tanzanite and platinum is actually down to $7.77. The turquoise behind it is down to $8.88. And then I think we covered it all. So it's a really, really good discount. And we got 5 minutes left to go. And don't wait because they're all selling. And I don't even know what's selling. So you might find out your piece is already gone. Just make sure you call in to find out. We'll help you out there. Thanks, everybody. Again, tomorrow we're with you 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. That is 1 to 4 Eastern time. Make sure you're with me. For those of you in the Central time zone, that's noon to 3. So we will be here with you for 3 incredible hours for our Sunday as always. If you have any questions about the yellow diamond I'm wearing, the yellow diamond trillion ring, the yellow diamond bracelet that I'm wearing, those are all still available. We can talk about them off air. We'll help you out with discounts. We got to move some jewelry here, quite frankly, at the end of the day. So this might be the perfect day to call in and get some of those bigger ideas as well. And we'll make them happen for you, okay? So definitely give us a call. This is my under $8.99 wheel, really, because they'll really be $8.99 maximum. So this is why you take full advantage. And our last call on our broadcast. Thanks again, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, whatever you're doing on this November 1st. Yes. The diaspora pendant. Do you need to see it again? I have it in my hand. I can show it again. It's the $7.95. It's only $23.99 at checkout for that 7 carat. It is such a luxury to get that stone, especially in that brand new design, trillion cut, door knocker style. It is gorgeous. And wait till you see it change color. I can't show it to you up here on TV, but I can. Wait, I will let you know when you see that change from that golden kiwi green to a pinky purple. It is a masterpiece of Mother Nature. So that's the information for the color change diaspora. We're verifying on that one. Anything else you'd like on that wheel? Go time is now. Last call on the show. Thanks for being with me today. It's always a pleasure. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed the savings. Hope you enjoyed our post-Halloween party. It is going to be our really big, we've got a big Sunday tomorrow. It's going to be that yellow diamond pendant, among other things. So we're going to have a lot of great things. Obviously, we've got hundreds of new items. Yes. Of course, hand and neck, you got it. So the diaspora trillion is going up again. It sounds like they missed the measurement. So let me show you again what that's going to look like from a perspective against the hand. This one's already spoken for, it sounds like. Here's what it looks like against the hand. Here's that measurement. Item number was 9631. The measurement, the length is going to be 1 inch plus. It's 1 1/4 inches. I'll show it on the neckline as well, because that's the best way to see it, probably engage what it's going to look like when you get it at home and when you put it on your favorite yellow gold chain to have that beautiful drop in that style. So really stunning. And boy, there's a brilliance about those, the clarity combined with the color changing property, with the multitude of colors you already see, and then the fact it changes color completely. You will absolutely adore your diaspora. So that's $23.99. Sounds like that one may be gone. Let's go back to the close-up here, show you everything on that wheel. Still some pieces left to go today. 2 minutes left to go, though, of airtime. If you got any questions or requests, now is the time. Thank you again. And again, please pick up these pieces up here. $100 off. $6.99, $9.99, $9.99, $9.99, $9.99. $9.99, $7.77, $8.88, $9.99, $9.99. The band in the middle is also $9.99. What do you love? What must you have? You got to get them now. You got a full money back guarantee as well. So don't think the sale comes with a final sale. No, it does not. You get your choice of. These are incredible values, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. It's the finale of our week. We don't see you on Mondays or Tuesdays. Reminder as well, if I don't see you tomorrow, Wednesday night, the 5th of November, it's this coming Wednesday, will be a 9-year anniversary show celebrating, well, yours truly. And it's really going to be a celebration of you, because I wouldn't be here for 9 years if you weren't here for 9 years. So we're going to have a party together, and we thought we'd celebrate you guys with some very, very special event opportunities. So remember, mark those calendars. Remember that time change later on this evening. Really, really important rest of your Saturday. I hope you have a good one. I hope we see you tomorrow at 10. If we don't, reminder Wednesday, you must be here. November 5th, big announcement, big day, 9-year anniversary party. It's going to be a lot of fun. So the parties continue. It's like, this is our party time of year here, and we're so excited to have you with us. So we've got our last 30 seconds. Thank you again. I'm Lauren Blair, your host here at TVON. Take a look at our last couple of minutes, and then we'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. I look forward to it. We got a party tomorrow. We got a party on Wednesday. Let's just party every day. So thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your day. Go Trojans. I don't have, game 7 is what I'll be doing. I'm going to have to be, I don't even think my Trojans are going to get a lot of love today. It's the last baseball game of the year. So yes, game 7, my favorite thing in the world. So enjoy the rest of your day, whatever entails. Happy Saturday. We'll see you tomorrow.